Hello, everybody. Okay.
Hey, Dr. Nick.
Who?
Sorry. Oh boy, at least Nab got it.
I didn't.
It was just a kind of an absurdity, I think. Let's see. We got a lot of people in chat already. We got Rush, we got Bacon, we got Final, and we have a Feral 1701. Yeah, streamers go. Hello, everybody. Watch out, Sergeant Bacon. Dre might be coming for you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Rival Survival. Please let me know if there are any audio issues at all, because there might be. I am operating off of a fresh install of Windows because I replaced my boot drive with one that was 10 times bigger. So I got more space. It should be a faster drive because bigger SSDs are faster. But yeah, if there are any weirdnesses with the stream, please let me know right away.
This is lurking menacingly.
Oh boy, he's gonna somehow join the game without me knowing and just start doing MES commands. Okay, so recap.
That's what he's got me here for.
Yes, that's true. We landed the station here on the planet, and now we're turning it into a giant grinder pit of doom, so that we can grab things from orbit, bring them down, and grind them up. It looks like Scarlet is working on a lander.
It's a who's it to bring stuff up to them if they need it. They can go back and forth very efficiently.
Okay, cool.
A shuttle.
No nav.
Yeah, what I'm gonna
Oh, I forgot.
need, so you can queue it up in advance.
I'm sorry, what?
So you can queue it up in advance. What I'm going to need is about 5,000 thruster components.
About 5,000. Got it.
Oh, I know what happened. Hang on.
Okay.
Here we go. I know what's wrong. Got it. Because I reinstalled Windows, it was a new NDI source, and so everything was kind of funky, and so the NDI source was on top of everything, so the webcam's working. It is working. It is nice and quiet. And everything else is working, it looks like.
Quick question for you, D.
Yeah.
Is the hot chocolate melted down Toblerone?
No, but I have thought about that. I have.
1 second, I just realized something I need to do. I need to put a compressor and a voice filter, or a noise gate on you guys, because you're super loud. There we go. Compressor. Mic aux. Compressor.
It does, however, have a candy cane.
Nav mic. Yes, I tasted that.
And you adulterated the hot chocolate?
Okay. Oh, and my game sounds super loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. There we go, that's better. Alright. Audio balance sound good, guys?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Alright.
Just ice so far, if there were gonna be
You're running out of energy.
ice.
I'll blow a
Don't
new
believe
hole
there is.
in this little moon.
And I don't have back.
Huh. Okay.
It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, bye.
Goodbye. Farewell.
Have fun storming the castle.
I'm already running out of
forgot.
energy.
I forgot that when I spawn back in, I don't have a bothers me.
Oh.
You okay,
Oh,
Zori?
sorry, everything fine?
Yes.
Okay.
DE, will you please get me so I can start?
What did you do?
I told you I don't have a way back to the ship because I don't know where it is, and I can't fly there.
Well, I mean, you could die out there.
I could, but I don't want to. I'd rather just get back. Thank you, Scarlet.
Oh, I was on it. I was doing the thing.
That's not a GPS at all.
Oh. Yeah.
So remember, folks, to use your clean sweep.
Well,
I'm
going to put one conveyor rather quickly and then put a conveyor junction where it's at so then I can get some pipage over to this other landing pad so I can put more guns on it. Is that okay?
That sounds okay to me.
okay.
Okay, I was gonna do that.
So, Final says maybe bring down the music like 10% and Nab is a little quiet.
Yeah, I'm working on that part. Why? Dear computer, where did my sound settings go? They were right there, like 20 minutes ago. Just boost your gain a little bit, Nab. Don't know why it's doing this. Now, I mean, it's a fresh install, and now Windows and Voice Meter are beginning their eternal battle.
I am slightly better.
I think so.
I will bring my microphone closer to my vocal cords. I was like, voice? I was like, I
didn't
can't
know
say
where you
voice.
were going with that.
I couldn't say voice because I was like, I don't bring it closer to my voice.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sergeant Bacon. I hope it works out better for you in another time, another place, another galaxy.
That's Rogue. That is definitely not wasted space. That is Lucian v Ghost.
Yep.
Nice try though.
You're running out of energy.
Yeah, he's like, descent imminent, and I was like, oh, I don't have a hydrogen bottle. Fantastic.
I'm making a bunch of hydrogen bombs because apparently mine disappeared too.
That's
Out of my
weird.
inventory.
Why would it do that?
Probably has something to do with the fact that save files got moved to another hard drive. Then a new drive was installed. And then
Are
they
all of
moved
our
it all
deadly
back.
salvage worlds still around?
Yes.
Sweet.
This is not the first time I've done it, and there are still 2 separate backups. Actually, 4 separate backups. Just 2 of them are from about 6 months ago. But I have multiple backups of the Deadly Salvage world. Speaking of Deadly Salvage,
Tomorrow.
Nothing happens.
absolutely nothing.
It's all just a ruse.
Hello,
Don't
Beano.
get D started on Ruse. That's his favorite game.
Oh, Ruse is so good. Come see me on Ruse. It's really good, and it's an RTS I'm actually good at, which is exciting for me. Whoa,
An
big
RTS
chunk.
you're actually
Second
good
chunk.
at. As the person who has been the brunt of your not good at RTSs.
Oh, no. You don't understand, Zori. I am good at RTS. I'm mediocre in most RTSs. I'm good at ruse. I'm very good at ruse.
Donation detected.
Oh, donation detected. Holy crap, Drago!
What?
$100. I can't read it.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Greetings, everyone. Have some of my extra money and can't wait for tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow, Drago! Thank you.
Thank you.
What the heck? There's probably some serious echo going on because I'm talking real loud. I'm hearing me.
Not much.
Okay, that's not too bad then. Oh
Did you
my
know that
goodness.
if you go hopping around this world, it's nice? It's just like you're jumping on a cloud.
Are you feeling pretty hoppy about
Hey Dre, I should let you know we have no more air.
that? We
By
got a
the
bunch
way,
down
Dre,
here.
you may suffocate.
Well, I should build this orbiter a bit faster and get them some ice.
I have no idea where Nab is, otherwise I would bring her a bottle.
I'm on my way back. It's fine.
How many kilometers?
About 4.
Give me a GPS.
Clunk, should be a bottle in this ship. Or no, in the big ship. I think one of the things has a oxygen bottle.
Mine lemon. Ew, I cannot say that word. Lemon.
Limoncello?
Little green things from Super Nintendo, or actually, Super Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Right, that
That's what I'm
didn't
talking about.
get to you, right?
No, you have to copy it, then press enter.
Yep,
Control
yep.
V.
Whoops,
All
not new from
things.
clipboard. Ugh. I used my handy dandy like short hand to get the GPS, so. What?
Yeah, they spawn in atmosphere.
No, Mr. Reader,
Is
we don't
anybody-
want anything to do with you.
Is anybody
Well, I was just gonna potentially take these nice, lovely sloped corners off of here so that I could put the conveyors around the edge so it didn't look silly. But I didn't know if you wanted to do that.
Arctic!
Holy crap.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you,
Thank you.
you
I
crazy
enjoy
people.
the hashtag. I just want to say that. Hashtag break nab and DE. The more DE gets broken, the funnier the noises he makes. I just want to throw it out there.
I'm already a broken person.
That's just
I'm
his
not
role.
I'm not commenting on that.
Well, no, that part of me is not broken.
Oh my god.
What?
He's talking about his brain. He's talking about his brain. It's not broken.
I have a brain. I have a brain.
If I only had a brain. Do 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 do.
I will just sit here and I'm just a simple welder. Good night, kids. There it is for Farrell. Farrell, I know you've probably been waiting to say that for a long time. It's been a while.
Been a while.
Since I could yell good night, kids. Oh, Arctic. No, it's not. That's not what he means by good night, kids. It means the stream is no longer child appropriate. Is what he means by that.
Wait,
Everybody's saying good night to Farrell now.
Good night, Farrell. Good night, child. Bye. Okay. So I had built the medical bay. And then I think I was gonna oh yeah, I was armoring up the jump drive. Okay.
Do you have a hydrogen tank now, Neb?
I do.
Okay.
It's been brought it back to me.
Deadly salvage. The AI fleet that appeared in the last episode. Was that Wasted Space's voice? Yes, it was.
Yes, that was.
That was Wasted Space. He very, very kindly agreed to do the voice. We asked him actually before we finished writing the scripts because I'd written a bit of the character of Immolation. I'm like, you know who'd be really good for this? So I sent him an email and he was like, yeah, I don't know. Like I was expecting, like, oh, we're real small. I don't know if you want to work with it. He was like, yeah, sure. That sounds awesome. It's like,
Yeah, this was like before we were
before we
playing
ever done
a lot
anything with
together,
him.
yeah.
I think I'd played with him once before, but that was really cool. And he did a fantastic job
yeah,
as Immolation.
it's super unsettling.
Yeah, he when I first listened to his takes, Nab can tell you I was going, oh, he's so creepy, he's so good, and I'm like cackling evilly. Okay, there's still some hints showing up on my screen, and I don't need to do that.
You don't want good bot hints, but that's all this is for.
No controls hints, thank you.
All this game is good for. The good AI.
Oh, I hope so, Farrell.
Energy reserves low.
You can yes.
Oh, have you not heard me cackle? Man, I should post a. What was it? The Sink the Weeb ship clip. Post that. There's some good cackling in that. I'm an excellent
My
cackler.
favorite is still when the little one was like, "Sink the weeb ship."
So for people who don't know what we're talking about, there is a game called World of Warships you may have heard of, and I play. I'm terrible, but those of us in the server who play the game will immediately priority target the ships that have an anime skin, because there's some battleship anime where the battleships are actually like 14-year-old girls or something. It's really weird, and I don't understand it, and I don't want to understand it. But so we sink them, like they're just priority target, and so it has become a game of sink the weeb when we see one. And so my youngest has overheard us say that so many times. He now is like, "Look, there's one, Dad, sink it." I have no idea, Elusive Man. I have no idea, or the Ilsive Man. I think it's Arpeggio of Blue Steel, because it's ARP ARP battleships.
The AARP?
You know about that game? It's like 1,000 microtransactions or something.
Something. The game of 1,000 microtransactions sounds about right.
I mean, it's a wargaming game, so of course.
But you can actually get the stuff from not microtransactions as well, so that's good. You can get it from most of the stuff from grinding.
I'm doing right now. In fact, this hacking computer is about to be destroyed.
Cannot draw 5 motors. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a problem.
Let's build them.
Yep, I know.
We do have like 1,000 assemblers.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. It's like, you're out of steel plates. So I just hold shift middle mouse button for a little bit, and it's like, oh yeah, you got tons of steel plates now.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, well, I'll start some motors in production. My nab assembler.
Mothership production underway.
There should be a mod that all it does is it changes the text on the airtight hangar doors to change it from hangar door to clanger door.
I'd install that. Or just a mod that removes the text from the DLC doors. Removes the 1 and 2 from it. Like, why are you numbered? Why?
I hate those.
I love the models. I hate that they put numbers on them. Hello. Oh man. Rakti Shadow Mage. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna drink some hot cocoa, that's why I'm not moving.
Ooh, look at you with hinges.
Wait, who's getting all fancy pants?
Sorry.
No, I'm not. Don't look at me. It's fine.
What happened? Why is
Everybody's
this?
there.
why
Twitch
is this
TV. Twitch.tv/Xorina 5.
That's
yeah.
right.
That didn't do anything. Shoot.
Do-do-do-do.
Hey! What?
I just thought it was funny then.
Page.
Heads up.
What?
That container has stuff in it, Dre.
You're breaking up. What was that?
Yeah, I think
Container has stuff in it.
I think your noise gate is either too aggressive or you have drifted from your mic. One or the other. Well, because it sounds like a noise gate turning off and on.
I'm probably messing with my push to talk key wrong.
Ah. Well, push to talk doesn't mean you have to constantly push it. You just push it and hold it down. This is what I found works. the
Push
most.
it, push it, push it real good.
Yeah, push it.
Push it real good.
No, I can't wait to see the collab between Salt and Peppa Pig.
Wow.
Bubbling house human encountering audio interference is final. Yeah, Space Pirate Captain Rush. It is definitely Welding Simulator today.
That's what we're doing. That's how it goes. But if I mean, like, to be fair, if you tune into Space Engineers and you don't expect to see a whole bunch of welding, why are you watching Space Engineers?
Because you want to see things boom.
I mean, that'll happen eventually.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure I'll fly a ship at some point. Everyone knows that anything I touch just crashes into a million pieces.
Right.
Stare like a planetary body, which you've avoided so far.
Ugh,
I just
production.
want to say that any crashing has been. Don't want to control hints. Why did you turn them back on? Goodness. There we go. Any crashing has been not me at this point. And the evidence against my crashing the initial ship is circumstantial at best.
You are literally the person who took the ship and put it into the ground.
Way to break the magic, Clonk.
Gosh, Clog.
Magic breaker.
I mean, say how you did it, just that you did it.
As I said, completely circumstantial. You're just assuming that because I'm the host.
Maybe I did it, huh?
Oh my goodness, there's so many components.
The ship was supposed to grab those. I don't know why I did that.
Well, some of them are gone now. I was only able to scoop so many into my arms.
What are they, wild arms?
Come
game.
fly into my arm.
Wait, no, that's... You know, that's
Hold on these now,
Okay.
because I was getting fancy and it's fine.
You break.
Whoopsie, I just broke something. Dang it, because I have a fancy welder. No. Balls.
More iron plates are going into the void.
Oh?
Yeah, apparently there's some resting on the panel, but they like rest a millimeter below.
Ah! I keep on double-clicking the W key by accident because I've been playing way too much Hades, which is much more twitchy. Twitch reaction stuff. Hahaha, Twitch.
Ah.
But,
Should be cool.
because I keep doing that, I keep on turning my run on.
So you guys are still at the Come to Us Clonk
Wait, Joey, stop.
GPS, right?
Yeah.
I can figure those up.
Clonk, you know you can just put it into the ship that's right here.
Oh, yes, that would make more sense than what I'm doing. Running all the way back to put it in our primary cargo container.
Putting all the things into production again. Pipe up welders to the platform. That's a really good idea, Rush. The welders underneath it.
Oh. So I've just been told to make this, I have to do math if I want the angle to be like perfect. I don't do math. Is there a
What are you
cheat?
trying to do, Zori?
I'm trying to make this hinge follow the angle of this lovely landing pad that y'all made.
Well,
Not
it's
square.
It's either 45 or 30.
Okay.
Could also be 60.
It could be 60.
Lord. But there's two limits on.
Hey, Jared.
Why not just build it underneath so you can just go straight and have to deal with weird angles?
I was trying to be cool and fancy, and I was gonna like try
What
to
on
impress you guys,
earth
and
is
then Nab was
happening in the
like,
background?
"Ooh, getting fancy," and now I get to show everybody how I'm not cool and fancy, and then it's gonna break. So thanks, Nab.
You're welcome. Is your child being tickled to death in the background?
Yes, sorry about that.
It's okay. Whoa!
So
Hello, Scarlet.
Sorry.
It's okay.
trying to match a 1 block soap or a 1 by 2 block soap or something else.
What?
I don't know.
It's she's trying to match up a hinged conveyor to another
Oh, okay,
hinged
because
conveyor.
it's sloping, not slope, so I was confused.
Soapy slope. Those are fun.
Yeah,
We did
watch out
slip
for
and
them
slides in the
slopey
background. No, soapy slopes, not slopey slopes. Soapy slopes.
Gosh, get it right.
Goodness, Scarlet.
Do, 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 do. Are we already out of this? Yes,
What do I
we are.
think of the new Bronco? Well, I've been really focused on things that are not.
Energy reserves.
Oh, no.
Low.
Not oh no.
Things that are not internal combustion, because I've been staring at Teslas for weeks now.
I think the new Bronco is electric.
Years.
They have an electric version of it.
I think it might be electric. I know they're making an electric Hummer.
Why?
Because out of any car,
Why?
the Hummer makes the most sense because it's already huge and heavy, and there's tons of space in it for batteries.
There's no
Such
such
a
thing as space in a Hummer.
And once it's electric, it can actually be called a Hummer.
It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
Because it will hum.
Is someone taking all the interior plates?
I might
Or am
be
I just not
building
seeing stuff?
stuff with a welder.
Oh, you're the worst. So yes, you're stealing all the plates that I'm queuing up.
Stealing is a loose. There's a strong term. I would say I am
Appropriating. Called it.
So would that be
But is appropriating a acronym? Because steal is. Anyone in the military knows what the acronym STEAL is.
Well, I feel like because it's military acronym, we're not gonna know exactly what that is.
I feel like you're right.
It's actually perfectly family appropriate.
I
It's
see.
the strategic transition of equipment to an alternate location.
I love that. That's fantastic.
I stole a lot of stuff in the military.
So much thieving. Yes. Oh yeah, there we go.
Fabian says, I was thinking nabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Nabbing it.
Alright, D, you can resume stealing interior plates.
Oh, I never stopped.
Oh, you definitely did, because I was able to get 300 of them.
Well, what I did was I flew over and queued up much of them. But it looks like we're out again.
Happens. There were also
Construction components.
interior plates needed for the conveyor system.
Gotcha.
What? Inventory that doesn't want to go anywhere. There. Something took it. Oh, get out of here.
They
You get outta
momentous
here.
occasion. Do you know what we've done?
What have you done?
Eh,
You don't get to know
Made
now.
the here.
You've made it disappear? Oh my goodness, it's totally gone? That's amazing.
Yeah. There's no more Dawn panic.
Now you can
Yeah,
focus on
down.
building other
Yeah, see Don, he ain't Don no more.
It finally dawned on me.
Ah.
Are you talking about the sun?
Just dawned on me that I don't have to fly all the way back to the pad to auto pull stuff.
Because your thing is connected? The
Yes, because it is connected.
This is that building a bunch of welders underneath is definitely faster. I don't think it's reaching the top though. No, I'm still gonna have to do all the top stuff by hand. That's
All the tough stuff.
all that tough stuff. Wookie, wookie, wookie. What?
It's happening. Kind of like birds and crickets being separate.
I don't know why you keep on bringing up birds and crickets. I don't. What? I don't get
What's
it.
the deal with birds and crickets?
It's in
Let
our
me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees.
so in our Wedded Not Deaded series.
I don't hear anything about crickets.
There was one time a while ago in our Wedded Not Deaded series here on the YouTubes
There
that-
once was a man from Nantucket.
that DE said the birds are chirping when the crickets started chirping, and I was like, pretty sure those are crickets, dear. And it's been a continuing running gag in the series. And the other day, in one of the episodes, which I don't know if it's actually out yet, but I've edited it, where he flipped it around. Usually when the crickets start chirping, he goes, there are the birds again. But he flipped it around and was like, man, it's so weird that these crickets are only chirping during the day. People keep saying, I'm pretty sure those are crickets, DE, and each time he says the birds are chirping.
I don't know what she's talking about.
There's always somebody or two people in the comments.
I don't. What? Doesn't make any sense now.
Okay.
Why would I ever act so obtuse?
I don't know.
There's just no way.
Whenever
rem-
anyone uses that word, all I can think of is the scene from Shawshank Redemption.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you not seen Shawshank Redemption?
No.
Oh, good movie.
I'm not a movie watcher. I ain't got time for movies.
You got time for that?
I used to watch movies
Once upon a time
once upon a time.
in Mexico.
About six years ago?
Yeah, about that.
It's funny, that's when me and Galen used to do a lot more stuff.
Yeah, imagine that.
Now all of our
Had all
leisure
sorts of
times-
disposable income.
Well, thanks to people who are incredibly generous.
Yeah, what
and
the heck? Like,
borderline certifiable. We also have lots of disposable income. But yeah. All right. Yes, I know I'm doing welding simulator again, guys, but I'm just trying to
just get it done.
let everything kind of catch up down below while I weld some of these that can't be reached by hand. And they have placed a lot of these already. Hello, Joseph H. Andres III.
What a fantastic
you might
name.
want to charge your suit.
Yes, Lucian, I will charge my suit. Bugging me.
Sit down, kid. You bother me.
Wow. That's chunky.
Monkey
Okay.
monkey?
Yep.
How's that shuttle coming, Scarlet?
It's fueling right now.
You like?
You foolish man.
I'm like honestly, like I've just been sitting here waiting for my parts.
Well, you gotta be proactive.
Yeah, fly down here, man. Just use the jetpack.
Heavy by welding on more armor.
Nice.
Oh, Dre, okay. I thought that was like something that was floating off in space for a second. I was literally just about to grind it down before I realized what was happening.
Oh, look, it's a person. Imagine that.
Dre was like, just had started work on a new ship of some sort. I saw like the frame and it was like, oh, parts had better grind down. I'm the best at telling stories.
Now, what is it that you're building, DE?
It's a so it's gonna be a grinding pad. So if you
Oh.
look at it, like there's a small portion of it's actually functional right now. What'll happen is the ships will be brought down, set down on this pad. I will turn the grinders on, and it will just eat
Nom
the
nom
ship,
nom 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 nom.
and it will be wonderful.
Okay.
So that,
It
I mean,
also travels the space for people you don't like.
yes, that too.
So basically, like a stationary version of, I call it the James and the Giant Peach Shark that you took to Earth
Yes,
a long time ago.
almost exactly.
Now, why are you conveying all of this?
Putting
do you
more
mean?
guns on it. I was told to put
Right.
lots of guns on this place.
Got it.
I mean, if you don't want that many guns, we don't have to have that many guns. But they told me to put lots of guns on it, so I'm gonna put lots of guns on it until you tell me I put too many guns.
It's okay. I was just wondering.
Which my
I
husband
heard
will say
explosion.
Yep, I heard that too. What exploded?
Wasn't
I
me.
don't believe you. I do not.
I did kill myself with the hinge, but I didn't explode it.
Lie.
I didn't hear any explosions, so you're good, sorry.
Yeah. You're so close to the planet.
I mean, relatively speaking, he's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
B says, Zori, I'm an American. More guns!
I won't say me. I said brute.
Do, 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 do. A berserker.
That's pretty berserk.
Berserk.
Sometimes.
I don't think this is gonna work because it's just not gonna line up. Is this fact? Oh,
Fast.
space engineer.
Yes, that's a fact.
Bears eat beets?
It's possible
That'll
but-
stick.
it's possible that if you had like a bent one, you might be able to do it with a different angle. Like a bent conveyor junction. Not junction. Conveyor tube.
Just conveyor tube, curved tube.
Yeah.
That's immediately at a 90-degree angle.
I just didn't
Could,
know.
you know what I could do? I could just hold on. I'm just gonna get rid of all this crap, and then it won't
Almost
matter.
there.
Okay.
It'll work that way.
Final says she'll need a hinge and then a hinge part and then connect them.
Yes, I've already done one hinge. I've got another. And
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
Sounds very bendy.
Well, she's already got 2 hinges.
Remember that time we went indoor skydiving?
Yeah.
Neverine?
Yes.
I found out you were very bendy.
Yes.
So like everybody else, I went with Nab and 2 of her sisters. And everybody else was like, you know, normal
Wasn't it
like
3?
sky.
It was 3 of my
3?
sisters, wasn't it?
No, I think it was just non-chach. Pretty sure it was just non-chach.
No, because Fidget was there, wasn't she? Pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But, I mean,
Don't
it's
recall.
possible. Anything's possible.
I don't recall.
Anyway, so everybody else like normal skydiving pose, and Nab's over here like bent over backwards.
I'm not bent over backwards. What the heck, man?
Your back was at like a 45-degree angle anyway. You were very bendy.
I flew up to the top of the of the skydiving tube.
He was like, "Goodbye, humans."
Forgot. Everything I grind back down gets turned into scrap.
Yep.
Apparently, I'm running out of energy.
Do a joke about his name, quick.
Everybody's done it once before.
A joke will be coming along directly. How long could you tread water?
How cold is the water, I suppose?
It's an older joke, but it checks out.
What's a
No, I just typed this very strangely when I built it.
It was like a hoop.
Thank you, Clunk.
Onto your health.
It's a who that gets confused very easily.
Gosh, how do we... Oh, we're not. They're just hiding. Got it.
All right, Clunk, what do you need?
I need about 5,000 thruster components and about 400 large steel tubes.
That's a lot.
Yes, quite a bit.
I gave this order earlier so that hopefully someone could queue it up ahead of time.
I think you were supposed to queue it up.
I'm like 1,000 light years away, okay?
Well, that's not true, but try again.
You could probably fly down on your jetpack.
That's what I was saying earlier.
I can't fly back up again.
There's a ship down here, man. That's the whole point.
Ship.
My ship. My ship. I think I've pretty much decided that Nab Nights is no longer Nab Nights because like all of the people on Nab Nights also stream now. So it's just girls' night.
Both night.
Rest in peace, Nab.
It's not
It's
bad
been
thing.
stolen from you, Nab.
No,
How dare they?
they didn't steal anything.
Hashtag fight for now.
No, I like to think that we got them started. That's
Gotta fight
cool.
for your right.
Gotta
That is a
fight
fact.
for your right.
I would not be doing what I'm doing if it weren't for ye.
Yeah.
I think you should actually move that hinge like onto the block it's sitting on. Or maybe not. Depends on how many hinges you want.
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I don't know what I want. I just wanted to try and wrap this conveyor around this funky freaking shape that's not a square.
Okay.
Will the grinders be taken off from the pad? Well, the whole point of the pad is the grinders. Unless you're talking about the welders.
No, you do both in a X pattern.
No, you.
Oh my goodness. Trey's using a projector. He's cheating.
How dare he? Okay, Scarlet was using one down here either, but I didn't say anything because I figured it'd probably be better than letting you guys die slowly in orbit.
Hello, alien.
You building the same blueprint.
Huh?
Okay. Wait, what? What's happening?
Just saying, if both Trey and Scarlet are using a projector, watch them build the same blueprint.
I don't
Don't
think
think
that's
so.
possible since I just built this the other day.
Specifically for you. Oh.
Oh.
Where does the series
All
name
right.
Rival Survival come from? Oh, well, so the AI mod on here, all those little things, are made by Lucas, who is a very, very bad man.
Yep,
He's Canadian, that's how you know he's bad.
that's right.
Look at a Chew
Those
final.
evil Canadians.
But what it's called is Rival AI, and it is a rival to Keen's AI system. And the reason it's a rival system and not using Keen's system is because Lucas' system works.
Oh. Shots fired.
Keen knows that they
Harsh
can't do
but
it.
He
true.
knows.
Keen knows.
He knows, and that is why they get modders to make the rest of their content.
Pretty good. Now I'm thinking of it. Would it have been better to just build a giant rotor piston deal?
He
This
was
is kinda
lurking
fun.
menacingly. I'm not sure if he's still there.
I have no idea. I try not to question the Lucas.
All right. So I'm pretty sure I'm ready for liftoff.
Pretty. Probably.
Probably.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
It was
You're
nice knowing
welcome.
you, Scarlet.
I have the utmost faith in you. My goodness, that's a lot of stuff queued up to be built.
Yeah, it needs to be built. Because I'm building stuff.
Wow, that was a very good explanation. I'm glad you said that.
What is that awful noise?
Was it me lifting off?
Probably.
It's probably my stupid hinge. Just ignore it. It's fine.
No, well, he blasted off. He's gone. Farewell.
Where is your stupid hinge?
It's right over there.
Don't worry
I
about
can
it.
definitely
Dre,
see where
can I
you're
go?
pointing.
Can I get a GPS tray?
Yeah.
You come to us, clock. I'm literally 140 meters.
Oh. Oh my. Well, it's going to be aesthetic, and it definitely won't get shot completely off the first time a Reaver attacks us. It definitely won't do
Oh.
that.
I forgot that there's a speed mod on here, and I'm already out of the gravity well.
Goodbye!
Yeah, you were
Bye,
you,
everyone.
you were leaving pretty quick. I was like, wow, look at him go.
It's like, peace, I'm out.
Oh, Final says you're the quiet one now.
I'm the quiet one? Unacceptable! Yeah, I'll just bump my volume up just a little bit like that. How's that? Will be good. Bump it up a little bit. Bump it, bump it, bump.
You're running out of energy.
I'm running out of energy. Do. No.
You guys got that GPS for me?
I sent it
They
already.
sent it.
So many GPSs.
Ilse of Man, the blue platform is the salvage platform. So we will be dropping ships onto it, not like heavily, but like landing them gently with a giant tug that we definitely have.
Yeah, we definitely have built one of those.
Well, and then it'll grind down ships. You'll notice that like there's mostly all the grinders are pretty much done. There's only a handful of them that aren't.
You're welcome.
Hey, it's okay, I'm welcome. Anything I wanna do. Wait, those aren't the words of the song.
Have you ever heard?
to the 22 or the 43 millimeter autocannons?
43.
Yeah, 43s are the ones that go Burt, but they also make things go splat. Kind of a Burt splat.
So DE, have you ever heard "You're Welcome" lined up with oh, I don't know the name of the song. It's the one in Hamilton after Hamilton has been doing stuff in Congress? I can't remember. Anyway,
Well, I'll definitely be able to figure
Yep.
it out. That's
it's one of the songs in Hamilton, and it's like exactly the same. So you have them. Somebody mashed them up where they have them singing the words from the Hamilton song to the tune of "You're Welcome," and it's perfect.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
what you-
connector port for me.
What?
The one.
Connector port.
We've got the one port with our
We have one. We didn't make any more yet.
undocked.
It wasn't important enough.
Ha ha ha.
I'll just take these Starship components back home.
Xorina, what's the name of the song?
You can connect to the port on the back of my ship. One sec.
Oh, I think it must be nice. I think it's that song. It must be nice.
Be nice.
Yep.
It must be nice.
Yep. You have
And
Washington on your side. Yep, that one. Because when they all start like rapping it matches right up to where "You're Welcome."
Almost like both songs written by the same guy. If they were.
Yeah,
just-
almost.
Yeah, almost.
Weird. That's weird.
Yeah, strange.
How odd.
Kind of like when you hear Hans Zimmer, you go, "Oh, that's Hans Zimmer."
Oh, that's Hans Zimmer because he doesn't. Yes. I can tell any movie I go to. I'm like, first 20 seconds into a song, tops. This is Hans Zimmer.
This is Hans Zimmer. Yep.
I'm Hans and this is Franz. And we are here to pump you up.
Oh, thank you. That was nice.
And yes, Rush, we were all aware that those two songs were written by the same person.
I wasn't.
That's
Oh,
the joke.
you didn't know that? Okay, fine.
No, I
DE
didn't
didn't
know
know that. Everybody else knew that.
To be fair, I'm not like a huge Hamilton fan, so I mean it's good, but
I really enjoyed it.
I like
it's
the
fun.
one that
Different.
King George sing.
Yes.
That's because he's everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
I really like Leslie Odom Jr. Aaron Burr.
His
he
voice is
is-
spectacular.
Yes.
Yes. His Christmas album. Huh. Let me tell you what, I listened to that
All right.
a whole lot.
I'm on my way back. Everyone get clear.
Well, at least he warned us.
That was my turn.
Yes, you can tell when John Williams is the composer, but he still manages to make his tunes different. Like,
Yes.
yeah, you
Hans
can,
Zimmer uses the same chord progression in
almost every
single movie
song.
he does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really funny to listen to the soundtrack from The Rock and be like, oh, Hans Zimmer, you didn't even try to make Pirates of the Caribbean different from The Rock, did you? And he's like,
Oh,
no, but they paid me
and
for it.
then Hans Zimmer wrote the music for Lion King 2, right? And I
Oh,
was
man.
watching that with my child, and there's a part in it when they're running away from somewhere, and you hear this in the Lion King 2 go dun 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 dun. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You didn't. What? I was very upset.
Look at this graceful toad.
Merrily he towed along.
I was a little worried the thin atmosphere would mean there'd be no drag and I would just crater into the planet.
So, When we're trying to protect conveyor tubes, should they be covered on all sides? Because I put all these.
On this platform, mostly from the top. If they're high up enough, probably on the sides too. But the bottom's probably okay.
Okay, because I'm just looking at where I piped all these guns up, and then after I had done it, you were like, "That's a bad plan," and that's why I just do I cover them or do I just repipe it all?
Same sort of the same string progressions every time.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, we're accusing artists for copying their own work. Yeah. Farrell's got to get in there. Yeah, Farrell's got in there with James Horner as well.
Stupid thing.
You've got this.
Stop auto deploying.
Well, it looks like you're back and nobody cratered, so that's good. I mean, there's still time, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, yeah. Challenge accepted, D.
And if it craters, it's going to be exceptional. Because it's
I
all
think-
heavy armor.
I think you're exceptional, Clonk.
So are we okay on resources where if I break these turrets to put them up one so then I can cover the conveyors, that
Oh yeah, we're good.
it's
I mean,
okay that they've
what-
all been turned to scrap?
Wait, which ones?
These ones over here. Where
I mean-
Scarlet's landing.
So what you could do is just put like a half block over the top of each one of these, and you're probably okay. Or even an interior catwalk or something, just something to catch the bullets a little bit. And then as they get destroyed by Reavers, we can rebuild them. Is what I would do.
Okay. But keep this outer one?
Yeah.
What is it? The scrap that? What is
Aw,
it?
Scrap.
scrap.
Aw, scrap.
Aw,
Scrap
scrap. Yep.
More steel plates. More steel plates, I say. So the go ahead.
Yes.
I have a complaint.
Uh-oh.
I'm not the complaint department. You have to take that up with the complaint department.
400 large steel tubes. I got 16.
But you got almost 5,000 thruster components.
True.
So you
It
can
was
thrust
just-
yourself on down here.
You didn't bring us no ISO either.
I did bring you ice. I think whatever you had sucked it up so quickly. I can bring you some more ice. Do we have ice to spare down here? Dee?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you're gonna have to go somewhere else.
Okay.
I don't even think I have anything on this that eats ice, so I don't know where it went.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
did I use half blocks? Oh, crap.
Did you use half blocks on what?
I used half blocks on the jump drive thing.
Oh, yeah. Your pretty jump drive sheath.
Yes, I wanted to put letters on it that said jump. But I can't because it's a half block.
We may end
Survival
up,
kits make oxygen.
If they're they don't make oxygen.
Well, it's the only place the ice could have possibly gone. Like, I don't have an O2 H2 generator or anything on this.
Goodbye,
Oh,
Scarlet. You're going a
that's a
lot
lot.
slower.
That's
You're-
a lot heavier.
Yep, you're. That's
Goodbye.
that's a lot slower.
Goodbye.
very slowly he lifts off. He'll be fine.
Like a graceful fat man.
So
Look at you,
Santa?
sailing majestically through the air, like an eagle, piloting a blimp. Oh, Portal, we love you.
And you're welcome, Shadow Mage, for mentioning that. It is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Hey, it's okay, you're welcome.
Washington ain't gonna listen. And the tapestry here on my skin.
The map of the victors that win.
Yep.
I hate half blocks and the fact that you can't actually put things on top of conveyor tubes.
I wish Keen would have given us block within block. They didn't. They saved that for medieval
They
engineers.
did in medieval engineers, which died.
Well, no, it didn't die. They
Didn't
abandoned
die.
it. They abandoned it. That's not death. That's murder. Not that I've ever played Medieval Engineers or ever had any intention of playing Medieval Engineers.
I played it when it first came out, and yeah, there was you know how there was nothing to do with Space Engineers when it first came out.
Is it even
Yep.
worse?
It was even worse because you weren't even in space.
Not even in space, man. There's nothing to do.
Great, I'm a man with a stick.
That was basically it, actually. And all of the like game mechanics were like super difficult to figure out, which was the other problem. Honestly, like
Oh, like space engineers?
no, like Space Engineers. But imagine that you've got to figure out how everything fits together in Space Engineers, and you can also do things like build trebuchets. So you're basically handed a bunch of like planks and rope and told build a trebuchet with this. Good luck.
Well, you're the engineer. You figured it out.
This one time at engineer camp,
Except the attachment system is quite janky.
Do you remember how agile and nimble I was last time I came up here, Quan?
Not particularly.
I got none of that this time. FYI.
Don't worry, you'll fit right in here. Nothing here is
Gotcha.
agile.
Kinetic connection incoming.
kinetic connection. All right, let me turn the grinders on. Maybe I'll catch some of the debris.
Honestly, I would listen to Kinetic Connection.
That does sound like a good band name. Well, apparently block on block, a hot block on block action got removed from Medieval Engineers because Kane was like, we don't know how to do this.
You might want to charge your suit.
I might want to charge my suit, but I probably would do it more often if you wouldn't pester me. Actually, no, that's not true. I'd probably just die.
You would just die.
You just die.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, guys.
You're welcome.
I think you would survive for a little bit, and then you would
What
die.
can I say except you're welcome?
So where do you guys want this ice? In the ship or in the station?
Probably station.
So did you build me a new connector?
I'll build one right now.
To be fair, they probably weren't expecting you back so quickly.
Well, I mean, they were the ones that started complaining. I'll just start dumping the ice out of the connectors.
Hemorrhaging it off into space.
Ugh, hemorrhaging. Ugh.
Oh yeah, you've done that, huh?
Have.
No fun.
No. Anytime somebody says the word, my whole body goes, ugh. I don't like it.
I remember that day very clearly.
Good night, kids.
No.
No.
I mean, it was a result, I guess, indirectly of Goodnight Kids, but, you know, it was during the birth of our firstborn. Platform, she is almost done.
Don't back up, Dre, or you're gonna be toasty. He's right behind one of those.
So, Scarlet, if we were to theoretically murder a ship, would your ship be able to tow it down from orbit and flop it gently on the grinding platform?
I doubt it.
Okay.
I think, honestly, I think what our best bet is to make a bunch of tiny little ships that all a large grid that have parachutes, and we can fly them up like limpet mines and hook them on, and then they'll all deploy, and hopefully it'll be enough to slow down whatever it is.
Actually,
Sure.
Scarlet,
But
could
then
you
how do we
actually
get it
just-
onto the pad?
I've had an
They
idea.
lined it up perfectly.
Scarlet, you could just basically take an array of parachutes with a connector on the top and a landing gear on the bottom. Set to a timer.
I could try. There's not a lot of time. You're only 10 kilometers away, and there's only like 3 kilometers of atmosphere. Thank you, Nat.
Yeah, you're
Of-
welcome.
Of words.
There you go. Have all the ice.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
It's doing the thing where now that I hooked up to the station, it won't let me go.
Uh-oh. Bye, D.
Welcome to the club, Scarlet. So welcome to this. So you can start by welding up my ship.
No.
I'm coming to space.
I can get him.
I'll just turn your one main thruster on to override and off it goes.
Did you get free?
Alright, Scarlet, now move.
I'm not in it. I got out because I thought he was on his way. Second. Okay. Way!
Hey, enough she rose.
Is there another seat on that, Scarlet?
There's not. But you can admin one on real quick if you want.
Oh, hang on. I just feel like it'll be entertaining to watch. Probably from this thing.
You can put it right up beside the main cockpit if you want. Right on the battery.
I don't know the place. There we go. If you didn't have that seat there, or the glass there, I was going to put it directly in front of the cockpit. Holy whoosh, Batman! I am suddenly in much greater fear for our settlement on the planet.
Well, we have a lot of guns.
Yes, we do. But that won't save us from from an allied ship. Yeah.
Quote, friendly, unquote.
The guns, they do not.
I believe they call this a suicide burn.
Well, the parachute should be opening.
The PC term is hover slam.
I feel like you don't need them with the thrust you've got and the amount of fuel you have.
Are we just hovering now?
Yeah, we're just hovering. The one thing I didn't like about the Scraplands update was the hydrogen rebalance. I feel like it took all the challenge out of hydrogen building hydrogen ships. Because it
What
just
did it
feels
do?
like your fuels it like increased how much hydrogen tanks carry by a lot and reduced how much hydrogen thrusters used by a significant amount.
No, thrusters didn't change. The engines don't use as much.
Oh, okay. So the engines didn't.
They did double tanks.
They double tanks again.
I still crash because I suck at hydrogen engines. Apparently, I crashed like 4 ships the other day.
There's the parachute. Okay, it just takes forever to actually deploy. Or maybe we were too high before.
Probably. There's not much of an atmosphere on this.
Yeah, because it's not even
Ball
open
ice.
yet, the parachute.
Whoosh.
There she is. Whoosh.
Alright, well, as fun as this is,
Fare thee well, DE. I think I should reorient.
I'm seeing a signal from the planet. Just heads up on that.
Yep, there's a Reaver Invader on the moon.
Be right back.
is he actually on the moon though? Like, did he crash?
We can go investigate in our jetpacks.
That's what I'm doing
He's less than 4 kilometers.
Now I feel like one of us should just be doing steel plates and the other one comes along with the
With
metal
the
grids.
which one do you want to do?
I have a bunch of metal grids on me right now.
Okay. Beep, beep,
He's
beep, beep.
detected me. Does not appear to have any guns.
Look at us, teamwork.
Look at this teamwork.
The dream work.
I think I killed it. But it's gonna be difficult to recover it.
How come?
Well, it might be spiraling out of control into the surface.
Might be.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
probably not.
Oh, now it's spinning like a top.
560.
Oh, hi, Scarlet.
Hello. I'm a leaf on the wind.
Don't say that, you might get hit with a javelin.
Right.
This is very dangerous. It's a breakdancing machine, yes. It is. It is definitely doing something. Ow!
Ow.
Ow! Ow!
How'd that go again?
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I was hoping to get something that we could then put on top of the grinder pit, but apparently if you grind off a remote control block in the middle of a maneuver, it just keeps doing that maneuver forever.
Oh?
You said he didn't have guns. You lied.
That was a different one then.
So, how is your shuttle looking, Scarlet?
Oh, I wasn't in the shuttle.
He was just in his jetpack.
That's good. That could have been a lot worse.
FYI, when she's empty, you can fly her straight. The single small hydrogen thruster is enough thrust to keep her in the air here.
Oh, you went to the other Reaver Invader.
Mm-hmm. He has guns and missiles.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
That I'm standing on.
What?
That one.
Oh, I thought you were standing on the impaler.
Take it.
Nape of the Earth flying. I'm sure this won't end badly at all. This one, in theory, has guns and missiles. Oh, this one is damaged, but it has guns.
It's damaged.
I wouldn't lie.
Hey, Nav, we've been going all the way down below to that big cargo container, and there's one right here with roof access.
Yeah, I know. I got it just recently. I've been doing that because I've been comfortable. That's like my spot that I've always gone to, and then I was like, you know what? I should probably just. Sorry. It didn't exist, I don't think, until recently.
Yeah, I just built it this at the beginning so I
Okay.
can build the shuttle.
Yeah.
Lucas, this behavior is a little silly.
What's it doing?
Spinning like a top.
Like a wild dervish?
Yeah, just like the other one.
So, I was watching Ravenshield play with Remethep the other day, and they were having some Reaver troubles because they wouldn't turn their antennas off because they're like, no, it's, I look at how little our antennas are, it doesn't, I was like, it doesn't matter, friends, just turn them off. Anyway, and I got Ravenshield to, hum. Do, 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 do.
Well, that's what's happening right now, basically. Doink. Doink. I want to scrap something! It's just gonna kill me again, like
Scrap yourself.
whatever. Oh, keen cursor. Are you scrappable? Oh, no, it's a fighter. Never mind. Meh. I brought some goodies home, not many.
Oh, also Lucas, because I see you there. Robin Shield said because we were discussing how you were a horrible, awful person that's actually a wonderful person, and how it wasn't fair because we couldn't just put you in the in the bad category. I let him know that you had taken Nickadoodoo and turned it into a Reaver, and he was like, "How dare he do that?" And then he said, "A specific ship that's on the workshop, and that if you took that and made that a Reaver, that he would probably die." And
well, he hasn't met
can't.
Havelock yet, so.
Well, I can't remember the ship. It's like a beloved ship that everybody uses.
The Butterball?
No, I can't remember. But if you watch his VOD of the recent stream he did with Remethep, then no. I think is it the Duchess? What is it?
The Chessa?
Duchessa.
Nah.
I don't know. But he loves, well, I think it was more because he loves using that ship. And then if it were turned into a Reaver, he would be so sad.
That is horrible noise.
It is.
That
It's
is
an awful noise.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's the Reaver.
That's the Reavers.
Yeah, they're screaming.
I get that, but I don't like it. I don't
Nobody
like
does.
it.
Nobody likes it.
You don't have to
I
like
think
it.
it's actually kind of neat.
It is neat. That doesn't mean you like it.
Stuff of nightmares. The reason I'm hovering here, guys, is because I'm just spamming the shift middle mouse button to build lots of steel plates.
Alright, so I've gotten to work
You know,
on
you
it.
can do shift plus
lift.
control to spawn 1,000 at a time, right?
I'm literally holding a blast door block against the thing and using the build planner to queue up what I need.
Okay. I just was letting you know.
Yep, I could do that. We got it going. There's currently 6,000 being built, so it's probably okay. It might be screaming because of the Reaver that I partially killed and just left.
So it's not actually dead. It's just spinning around in circles with people on board screaming.
Well, I mean, it was a fighter, so I don't know why they're screaming like that. And I ground the cockpit out, so maybe it's their ghosts.
Oh, well, that's even more unsettling.
Lucas says he's gonna have to go looking now. So congratulations.
Do
you
not tell Robin Shield I told you that.
I'll tell him.
I mean, there's no video evidence, right?
No, definitely not. I'm gonna make a stream marker.
Only the large grid Reavers scream.
Okay, so it's probably the aggressor over there, I'm guessing.
Also, is that an antenna or what is that purple thing? Because that is actually
GPS
antenna.
location.
Oh, okay. I've never seen the beep before.
You can. It's like a couple updates ago. They added the ability to change the color of the GPS. You can edit that from your GPS screen.
And we have
what?
seen.
You're running out of energy.
Yeah, well, look, it says Xorina Alpha right here.
Oh, I'd seen it. I assumed that I didn't know something, which I didn't. And I did not want to show my ignorance.
Done. Mine's
Did
fixed.
you
Got
know
it.
that? Well, now you know. Slowly charging. up
Knowing
my
is half
energy.
the battle. Do you know what the other half is?
Better support.
Extreme violence.
Black Phoenix says Nab did it, and I don't know what she did, but I'll get on board with blaming Nab.
What, that I got Meridius to go looking, see what Robin Shield didn't want him to take.
Probably.
Oh, Riz gone, just a heads up.
He said that a while ago. He
Well,
said
that's why I go. Go ahead.
Well, he said be right back, and then that was a long time ago. So it's not right back, but eventually. Anywho.
Shadow Mage, that was 100% Lucas that reverized the cockroach.
That's right. Where exactly do the Reavers come from? The Reavers are Meridius's creations here in SE, but they are based off of the Firefly Reavers.
If you haven't seen Firefly, pause the stream, go watch it.
Yeah. Firefly is one of our favorite TV series. And then the Formic, you always play with them enabled. That's great. So the Formics...
It's terrifying.
That is scary. Well done. The Formics were... we took the name from Ender's Game. From Ender's Game.
You want ants? That's how you get ants.
Ender's Game uses... Orson Scott Card used the word Formics to name his
well, I mean, that's what he called them
that's
later.
what he called them in everything that wasn't the American book, I think.
Yeah, in the American
'Cause in
books,
the
they're called
American-
buggers.
Yes, in the American books, they're called buggers, and
And we can say
wouldn't
that because
fly.
we're American.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly in some other countries. So they're Formics in the other books, and that's why, and we only knew that because of, honestly, the only reason I knew that was their actual name, because they only say it once in the American book.
Well, in the later books, they say it all the time. It's just
Right.
an Ender's Game.
So anyway, but I don't like a lot of the other books. I like Ender's Game a lot though. So anyway, we knew that he used the name Formics, but there wasn't really any other thing to call what we had in mind for our Formic Wars idea.
Oh, that's right. There are welders that are on down there.
Because we didn't want to call them ants, and we didn't want to call them bugs, and so we were just like, we're just going to use that name because that's what they are, right? Or this idea of these ant-like aliens. And then Meridius was watching our content, which we are so very gracious, or grateful. Haha, not gracious. I can't word today, you guys.
I mean, that's
We're-
normal.
Because our brains are fried from this afternoon.
Yes, been out with the kids
Were you guys
all
doing
day.
drugs?
No.
How drunk are you right now,
maybe?
Navarine?
Anyway, so he asked us if he could use the ships, which most of them were made by our dear Scarlet.
And Clonk.
And Clonk.
Clonk.
No,
And
I made
Clonk.
two ships.
He made two, yeah.
You made the ones that were like the hardest to fight.
Yes, right.
The pill
Definitely the
bug?
hardest ship to fight.
Anywho,
Ball of death.
so they worked together. He got the ships from the series and a couple more, actually, I think, right? A couple different ones that hadn't quite made it to the series.
Yes.
Yeah,
Battlefield ever get used?
Kinda, yeah.
yeah.
A couple of fridges have guns on them.
Yeah, a few of them that didn't make it into the series, but were still part of the mod art in there. So yeah, that's where those came from. Thank Meridius for those, and also thank Scarlet, and also thank Clonk, and also thank Orson Skakard for the
Well-
name.
Yeah.
But
I mean, honestly, the fridge was supposed to just be like a throwaway ship used once and never talked about again.
see, but then everybody got really concerned when they saw them because it meant humans had been stolen and refrigerated.
To be used as snacks later.
Yes.
To be fair, there's way more humans than we need.
Fine, Chianti.
Welcome back.
By the way, I hate the Solenopsis. In Coherent Screaming, does it still fire its Atlas laser? Or has that broken because the mod broke?
Probably it broke if the mod is broke.
I know they basically were like, we're not supporting this anymore because we want everyone to go to Weapon Core, which is broken. Big smile. Well, I will say it did work pretty well in a situation that I'm not going to talk anymore about.
Whatever could you be talking about?
Probably banana cream pie, which is disgusting, by the way.
yeah.
Don't ever eat it because bananas
which is
are nasty.
delicious.
Honestly, banana cream pie, it really depends on like the type you're getting, because it can be both.
DE is a terrible person and doesn't actually like bananas. So
Hello there. Would you like a banana? I try to give them away all the time because I don't like them. They're disgusting and mushy, sweet, stringy things.
delicious. You can make so many things with them.
Weapon
The thing
core
about
banana
it-
cream pie sounds dangerous.
The thing about banana cream pie is most banana cream pie is fake banana cream pie, which is why it tastes terrible.
Fact.
I just don't, honestly, I just don't care much for cream pies. It's just not, they're just
Fruit
not as good as fruit
pies.
pies. Yeah.
Fruit pies.
Fruit pie for the win.
Fruit pie, don't
person.
bother me.
A chocolate cream. I know Nab doesn't like chocolate, but a chocolate cream pie with real whipped cream. Not like whipped cream out of a can. Real whipped cream.
Pudding.
And then you take your fancy chocolate and you put chocolate shavings on it, and you make a chocolate. I feel like this is what I'm gonna have to do on my next baking stream. Sorry.
You okay
You
with
got
that?
scared it in.
Was that, who was it? Was it Ryak?
No, it was challenge.
Challenge
accepted. I'm upside down. Where am I? I have no idea.
Now,
got scared.
Alien, did you use real silk in that French silk pie?
That's
and
right.
if so, from whence did you get the silk?
Better question, did you use real,
Did you
real
use real
French
French people?
No, the only thing that needs real people in it are Hawaiians.
Hawaiian pizzas. Yep.
Whoa, bonk.
Oh.
The worst thing about finding real French people is you've got to get them from the Champagne region.
Otherwise, they're
Otherwise,
just
it's such sparkling humanity.
the sparkling humans. Oh, he got the French silk from his bucket.
Ah.
Of course. So he
Final
keeps
has
all
cinnamon
his-
buns. See, here in the United States, we call them by their actual names, cinnamon rolls.
I think
'Cause you
they're
roll them.
technically different. I think cinnamon rolls and cinnamon buns are technically different.
Well, except that Cinnabon calls it the wrong thing.
Do they call them cinnamon?
Cinnabon?
Oh, cinnabon is different.
Bon.
B-O-N.
I know, but it's a play on cinnamon
You're
bun.
running out of energy.
The butter sinners.
That's true. Cinnabon is kind of sinful. It's gross, actually. Their pastries taste like plastic.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
cinnabon
They
at all.
smell really good, but I think it's just, yeasted bread plus sugar.
Smells
and
great
cinnamon.
until you put it in your mouth. And it's just like,
Yeah,
I don't-
it's just too sweet. I like the recipe that I have that instead of using sugar, I use honey as a sweetener. It actually makes a really soft dough.
I have done that a couple times. But
You
I
know
like
what-
my
you
other
know what's
one.
really good? Sopapillas.
I like
yeah.
sopapillas. I like that they crunch. It's not often that you get a crunchy dessert.
I mean, if you like...
Pecans.
Oh, can we talk about pecan pie for a moment?
Oh, also too sweet. Too sweet. But
Yeah.
if you take Costco's, they have, I don't know, they're candied pecans that come out at Christmas. And you crush those up and put them on top of your cinnamon rolls, as well as inside your cinnamon rolls. It's amazing.
And then you forget the caramel that you drizzled on top of it.
Oh, I forgot about the caramel.
Changing the color of the welding pad because I couldn't see. It's frustrating me.
Good morning, Floki. It's been a long time.
Hello, Floki. Have you been keeping it low-key? You can't gift me in this chat.
Somebody in my chat says I make a Toblerone cheesecake. Oreo cookie base,
Well-
Toblerone in with the cheese filling, and top with Kit Kat Maltesers and flake. I don't know what those last two are.
Let me tell you about Toblerone. Actually, let Scarlett tell you about Toblerone.
Well, Scarlet didn't get the Toblerone in the mail, did he?
No, he sent it
No, but I
instead.
sent it. All
There-
the way from Rotterdam.
Is that what you say when your teeth fall out?
No, that's what happens when you order a 4.5 kilogram candy bar. It has to come from Europe.
Ridiculous.
It's illegal to make in the United States. 10 pounds of chocolate.
I mean, technically, it was only 9.92.
Actually.
It's still on top of the cupboards. We have it up on top of the cupboard so that the boys don't actually try and eat it by themselves. But we've been slowly making our way. We have a knife that is the chocolate knife.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a butcher's knife?
No,
No,
it's a
It's a bread knife. 'cause
It's
you
a
need-
bread knife. It's
The
a
chocolate is so hard, you need a serrated
you need a
edge
serrated
to saw it.
knife. You have to saw the chocolate.
If you freeze it, you can then take a regular knife and like hammer it in, and it breaks a nice piece off.
A space pirate, the location where chocolate is made matters less than the price at which you buy the chocolate. Cheap chocolate is always going to be kind of meh and not very good. If you buy fancy, expensive chocolate, it's always going to taste good because it has more actual chocolate in it.
Plop.
Oh, good. Well, hopefully you get it repaired in time for the next hurricane, Floki.
Alien, do you think your clouds try for something?
I think so. I mean, most people wouldn't call a 4-foot knife a knife. They would call that a sword.
A sword.
Well, I think his Buster Sword's a little bit longer than 4 feet, that's why.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons I never played Final Fantasy is I took one look at the character carrying that ridiculous sword. I was like, nope, I'm not playing this.
That was actually a great game, though.
I believe it. I actually watched Capac play some of the remaster, and I can understand why people buy it and enjoy it.
And
But-
while I was watching it, all the attitude coming from Tifa, and I was like, I can see why my friends in high school said that I reminded them of Tifa.
Yeah. Well, plus, I mean, sassy brunette, right? Although she has much larger
Yes,
personality in some ways.
much larger tracts of land. If those were real on that teeny tiny waist, her back problems, oh my goodness.
Well, she wouldn't be able to stand
Oh
up.
my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, like, she looks like she weighs about 150, 160 pounds, and like
and most of that is
50
her
pounds of that
breasts.
is boob.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, you want to get in a shipwreck, you want to be around her. 'Cause she's not sinking. For those who don't know Animaniacs, that was indeed a good night, kids moment, says Farrell. Ah, it feels good to be back.
I forgot what I was doing.
Huge tracts
Tracts
of
of
land.
land. Yep.
What is that from?
That's Monty Python.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's very upset because his son doesn't want to marry this person he's betrothed him to, and I don't understand. She's got huge, and he's like motioning to his torso, and then he goes, "Tracts of land."
You can work on the orbital tug, D.
Okay, cool. I am confused as to why. So, when the assemblers are in cooperative mode, it seems like they're like, yeah, we'll build all this stuff, and then the number slowly dwindles to nothing. But it doesn't actually build 10,000 of them. You queue 10,000, it's like, I have built 400 plates. Aren't you happy? And I'm like, no, I'm not.
I think it's because it splits it up very
Yeah.
quickly between
But
all the
but it's like
assemblers.
losing them.
Well,
That's why you're honestly just better off setting one to repeat and build nothing but steel plates.
Well, Klonk's not down here, so
What does that mean?
it means your assembler is set to build steel plates forever.
forever
Oh, okay.
and ever. The steel plates.
We need cobalt, huh?
Yeah, we probably will. Are you building a fighter?
No, it's more like a little scout ship. I'll go look for some cobalt.
So Rush mentions that people actually complained that in the remake that she was more human, slightly more human proportioned.
Which is absurd because I was
awful.
watching. I was
And,
watching the remake.
And here is one of the reasons I don't like Japanese media. Like right there. Because that kind of thing happens all the time in anime and Japanese games. I mean video games in general, but like the whole like look at me, I've got a couple of Mark 19 torpedoes strapped to my chest is definitely an Eastern thing in Eastern animation.
Those torpedoes bounce a lot too.
I mean, the warheads are not very effective. And the caps have gone all soft and squishy, but I mean, they're definitely the right
It sounds like
size.
they're more Mark 14 torpedoes then.
Probably Mark 14s, yeah, where they have all the detonation problems. They don't go off.
But the fan base will, I tell ya.
Yikes! Yikes! Good night, kids.
You're running out of energy.
I just checked to make sure that the stream count didn't just plummet. I made fun of anime stuff. I know that we've got a lot of viewers that enjoy the anime, and I'm so happy for you because somebody's got to watch it.
I doubt.
I doubt. How are you?
Wow, teach me to come into a stream late.
So far beyond good night, kids. There. So far beyond it's next morning already. Morning, kids. Go back to sleep, kids. Mommy and Daddy are busy.
Energy reserves critical.
Oh, ow. Yeah, Alien, that's another problem. I probably shouldn't even get into that problem because, man, I'll just keep going.
Well, no, let's get into it.
No, let's not.
I don't even know what he's saying because I'm not watching text chat. So.
I can guess if it's about anime. I can guess. I would say this: when you're not interested in women, watching anime is certainly an experience.
Yeah, I imagine that's true.
Although I do know quite a few gay people who really enjoy anime, so
Well, I mean, there are animes that have good stories and good writing, and then there's most of them.
and then there are boobs
Boobs.
with no storyline whatsoever.
I like how they don't call it like they like try to dumb it out. It's called fan service. It's like
When I was young, we called that upskirt. That's what we called that.
whoo. Wait, that's illegal.
What we called it.
There was a very good one called Planets. It was like the near future, and it was literally department that went out and picked up debris around the orbit because there was so much of it that it would destroy spaceships when they tried to launch.
Oh, is that the one that starts with like the really metal scene where like a bolt of
Yeah, it's like a single bolt tumbling through space and then it shatters into like a passenger shuttle's window. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I watched Cowboy Bebop and I enjoyed that until like the last 2 episodes when the writers were like, "We quit.
Don't you hate that?
We give up. We don't care anymore. You guys watch it this far. You're not going to stop watching now."
That happened. That happened with Castle too. We were both so upset. The writers just kind of went, we quit.
What happened with the writers? They were like, they're together now and there's no more like crazy sexual tension. Well, we better make it to where they can't actually get married or something, some kind of artificial drama. I know, let's kidnap this person, then let's make this other person not be interested in the first person again because of reasons that don't make sense
And
at
look,
all.
they're finally getting married. Never mind.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Hey, look, now they're all
it's
protected now.
The Giganto Death Grinder
Paint.
plate is prepared. I'm going to build a control panel to control it. Oh no, it's called a button panel, right? Butt. I just typed butt.
Do you get ready power real fast to save my ship?
Sorry, Jury, say that again.
I was asking if I can get magic power to cut and paste my ship. It's frozen in space and time.
You have magic power. You've had it.
I do?
Yep. I'm looking at it. You got the 4 stars right now.
You've had it all along.
Power was inside you the entire time, Jure. Cue some stupid Japanese pop song.
Well, good. Now that you know your grinder pit, you can come over and help me weld this monstrosity.
Sounds great. Let me get the grinder pit all set up.
I think like the one anime that I really enjoyed, and this is mostly because my friend introduced me to it and made me sit through the first like 2 episodes, was Ouran High School Host Club. I legitimately really like that anime. I think it's hilarious.
I actually just saw that on Netflix and I was like, should I watch this?
My gosh, it's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, but I hope... Okay. Here's the thing, though, is I've seen the...
No, you said you like it. I'm going to judge you by it now.
Oh, well, I've seen the dub. That's the thing, is what I was going to say, is the English dub of it is not as good as watching it in Japanese and having... like somebody on the internet did a fantastic translation, but unless Netflix fixed the official dub and translation, it's not as good.
Well, I'm sure they did a fantastic job. Netflix never messed anything up.
Oh no, never. Okay, dear thingy. There you go.
That one, I mean, that one is also, it is also funnier if you understand the tropes of anime, but they also like explain them kind of in the series itself as things show up. So that's kind of cool too.
So the one anime I will say should have been really good was Gate. Like, Gate had a fantastic premise. It had some absolutely amazing scenes between like the interactions of fantasy people and modern people, and specifically like fantasy militaries versus modern militaries, and just some absolutely fantastic stuff. And then,
Like magic and dragons versus dudes with machine guns.
yes, and tanks.
So the
And
magic
how-
guys lost super fast, really hardcore.
Yeah, but also since you've got modern ethics, you know, the modern military is trying to move in and deal with that from an ethical perspective too. And it's just
Well, that's totally unrealistic. We're bloodthirsty monsters.
Well, I mean, you're kind of turned into that by your training. Kind of the whole point. You don't want a human weapon system that wants to sit down and crochet with the enemy. So.
But crocheting with the enemy sounds like a fantastic way to end a war.
Until somebody wants the same yarn as the other person, and oh boy.
Get the tanks.
I've had enough. I told him I wanted the number 8 needle, but he took it first.
No, he stole it, okay? It was strategic.
That odorless dog.
So it's more like there's like political kingdoms that there are being dealt with from a political scale as well as a military scale. It's just interesting because it follows like a base level soldier on the modern side going through a lot of this stuff.
So Rakti says that her.
Yeah, I know. I was in the middle of writing a response, so that actually makes me angry that he said that, because that line from that anime is specifically said not to it's not serious. It is to scare the protagonist because she will not listen to reason when it comes to staying safe, because she goes and just does stuff, and the whole host club is trying to protect her, and she just is trusting and kind to everybody, and this one guy is trying to show her that you should not do that, and that's what that line is, and she calls him out on it. It's not serious, and I really wish that people who have not seen it didn't see that as like the first line. That it bothered me, actually. So, yep. That line is totally contextual.
Well, I mean, she did say it was her favorite line.
What?
I said she did say it was her favorite line.
Not mine.
I know. That was weird. It sounded like you were defending the line. So that's why I was like, sounded like that it was her favorite.
No,
line.
I'm angry because out of context, having that be like a favorite line would make me angry. Like, I would immediately be like, well, I'm out if that's a favorite line from that series. Like, no thank you.
With if you guys want to make Nab grumpy and frustrated, we can talk about what a wonderful movie Fifth Element is.
We've already talked about that so many times, and I'm tired of it. Tired. I'm tired of having this conversation. We've had it so many times on the stream.
That's a fantastic, well thought out movie.
Right, totally well thought out.
And Mila Jovovich
The
is
Sixth
a
Sense?
normal proportioned, extremely healthy, fit woman.
Now we're not going to talk about the blue singing lady, like.
The amazing singing. The music in that movie is fantastic. Like, fight me, Nab. The music's good.
Sure.
Sure you'll fight me, or sure the music's good?
Sure, the music's good, but I'll fight you too if you want.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like Soul. I wasn't really impressed with the movie, but the music. Oh my gosh.
It was a cool concept that kind of failed in execution, I think.
Yes.
I think Pixar's running out of ideas.
Oh yes.
Well, I don't know if they're running out of ideas as much as they are putting too many ideas from one idea into the same movie. Like,
Yeah.
they try to stuff all of their ideas into the movie because they're all clever, they're all good, but if you do that, then you don't have enough room for actual
Energy
story
reserves
development.
Low.
Well, the one that really got me was I don't even remember what it's called, but it's basically like Troll Brothers, like in a fantasy setting, and they're like
Onward.
Onward, yeah.
That's the one.
I that was the first bad Pixar movie for me.
You know what's super terrifying? Is going back and watching Toy Story 1
Yep.
and how awful the human CGI is.
That's why they tried never to show Mom's face, was because they knew that it was scary.
Yeah, and also, that's also the bad CG in Toy Story has shaped the human CG in all other Pixar movies because they can make basically photorealistic humans now.
But that's
they-
scary too.
They don't.
They could do it, or good developers have been able to do it for a long time. What was it, Sony, when they made Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within?
Yeah.
They spent so much money doing the 3D modeling for the characters and their hair and stuff like that. They spent, I want to say it was like $1 million per minute on that movie.
Sounds about right. It'd be cheaper now, but yeah, still expensive. The and it was a little bit too early because it still landed you pretty solidly in the uncanny valley because it wasn't quite right.
And that's what kills it, right? And that happens with
Well, it's because they make the character models too perfect.
well,
the humans
and
are
that's
not symmetrical.
right. And it's not just the symmetry issue. It's
And obnoxiously good looking.
it's getting
Everyone.
I'm
it's getting the
obnoxiously
mouth
good-looking.
correct too. Like in certain Star Wars where they make characters look like people who have already passed on, right? And you look at it, or gotten older, and you look at it and you go, that's not that looks exactly like them, and then they speak. And then you go, oh, never mind.
The guy that got to do Peter Cushing's voice was pretty spot on.
I'm not talking about the voice. I'm talking about the mouth, the movement of the mouth when the CG character speaks.
Is this the tug, Scarlet?
Yes, yeah. So we'll put some landing gears at the bottom of it, and I would imagine this should be able to bring
Lift,
anything down.
yeah.
I got
And
some
if
bad
not,
news,
we'll
guys.
find out.
What's your bad news,
What's up?
Dre?
You're out of ice.
No, I think unfortunately I've just summoned the Formix because I went looking for cobalt without a drill.
All right, no,
There you
Dure is not allowed back in the ship.
Watch for fridges. Yeah, watch for fridges, and Dre
I'll
can't
build
come
us
back.
A little ship if you can't come back, because I got your back.
Okay. If you end up being eaten, it's not our fault, Zori.
That's true. It's not our fault.
I'm okay with that.
100% Dre's
BB's
fault.
test was coffee. Would Dure's test be like cup of noodle ramen? Like, ooh, this is good.
It's a formic, yeah.
See?
That's not Dre.
Some of the cups of noodles are actually not bad, like the Japanese style bowl ones. Those
See,
ones are
but
actually pretty good.
see, but the actual like cup of noodles, plain cup of noodles.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Literal hot garbage.
I mean, they're good in a pinch if you got that.
I mean, if that's I mean, if all you have is $1 to survive for a week, you can
Right.
get
See, but if
90 of them.
Formic Dure is going, oh yeah, those are delicious, we'll know it's Formic Dure. Because it's not in a pinch. It would just be like,
Rocky?
this is delicious.
I have in my living room a collection of 10 DVDs of original Looney Tunes. And in today's day and age, I'm pretty sure they're illegal.
because of how very not PC they are.
They are in the opposite of PC, yes.
As an adult, I don't like Looney Tunes.
I don't either.
The
And
only one I actually like is the bull one with Ferdinand the Bull.
Oh, yeah.
So, question,
It's the
Scarlet.
only one I like.
How are you going to slow down? You got no up thrust.
There's totally up thrust. Look away for a moment, and I will show you the up thrust.
Looking away.
Ferdinand the Bull. I thought that was Disney. Didn't Disney do Ferdinand the Bull?
No, not Ferdinand. It's the one where oh gosh, I think it's Ferdinand. He's in a bull. Bugs Bunny in the bull ring, right? In a bull.
Okay,
Right.
yeah, I know that one.
And it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
do, 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 do.
If anything,
You know?
if they did anything fantastically, it was introducing youth to classical music. But But
This
now,
is also true.
but now I can't. Now I can't hear a classical song without going, "Oh, this is the scene where Bugs Bunny does this."
Yeah, but I mean,
Right.
the other thing they did was to teach you to be careful of men who drive really big trucks. I mean, just look at Yosemite
And-
Sam.
Yes.
See, you just
don't
missed that.
even remember
thruster.
him having a
It was
truck.
there the whole time.
Oh yeah, I don't know how I missed that. Weird. Those seem pretty new though.
So the thing I hate the most about the new Star Wars movies, and this is such a minor thing, but it really stood out to me, is they brought back Grand Moff Tark, whatever,
Yep.
you know. who I'm talking
Uh-huh.
about.
Yeah, Peter Cushing.
And they got the subsurface sampling on him so totally, completely wrong. He looked like he was like made of like, he looked like a rock salt lamp made out of like earwax.
I don't think it was quite that bad, but yeah, it wasn't as good as like even Tron. Like Tron was the first time they like used
Like they did that, yeah.
put a
They
different face on a body, and that wasn't great, but they knew to not like focus on the face.
My favorite piece of Peter Cushing's trivia is that during the original filming, if there's a scene without, like, from the waist up, he's in slippers.
Yes, because the boots hurt him really bad, and he was wearing.
Yeah, so it's like he ordered the planet Alderaan to be destroyed while wearing fuzzy slippers.
And credit to him, that is pretty scary.
Yeah, that I feel like that is the ultimate power play. And now Alderaan is ruined because of freaking lines. in
Alderaan
the-
is incinerated.
Well,
Says in your file you're from Alderaan.
yeah, spoilers.
during Alderaan.
Did you lose anyone?
Dear writers of The Mandalorian, learn to write.
Oh my gosh, we both of us face palmed so hard. Who wrote these? Who
I
wrote?
thought for sure she was gonna look at it and be like, everyone.
Well, she did,
She did.
but like
Idiot.
I lost everyone, and like delivered. So it was like, is George Lucas directing this? Because that was terrible.
It was awful. What he should have, all he should have done was said, it says here that you're from Alderaan. That's all he would have had to say. Everybody knows
then,
what
like,
happened to
apologize
Alderaan.
and be like, "I'm
yeah,
sorry."
and just say, I'm sorry. Leave the little thing and walk away. She wouldn't have even had to say anything. You don't ask somebody whose planet was destroyed, did you lose anyone?
Can you hear the alternating capital and lowercase letters in that phrase right there?
Stupid writing.
Final I've seen that the deepfake is much better. Deepfake is scary. That technology terrifies me.
I think it's neat.
I mean, like there was like the same people who came up with that like adapted it to make people like they can undress people with AI. I'm just like, this is terrifying. Why would you make that technology real?
But what if I was wearing a fantastically baggy sweatshirt?
They can.
The AI will figure it out.
The AI will then take samples of other people that have your similar body build and whip it up out of
Extrapolate.
nothing. Yeah, it's terrifying. Like this came out. This was several years ago. This came out, and the developers, to their credit, were like, "Wait, we've created a monster," and immediately took it off their site. But you know, genie's out of the bottle at that point. The Mandalorian is still a great show. Sergeant Bacon, The Mandalorian Season 1 is a decent science fiction western. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The Mandalorian Season 2
Is not.
is not the same show. It is not good. Like, the production quality is fantastic. The music is fantastic. The writing is trash. Like, if they needed writers that bad, they could have called me. Seriously.
Let's not toot your own horn there.
You don't think I could have written better?
You could have written better.
Did
yes,
you lose
did.
anyone?
Yes, you could have written better than they wrote.
Might as well just have the character look at the camera going, "We don't trust the audience,
Yeah.
and we think you're all stupid."
Yep.
To be fair, it is a Star Wars show.
But yep, I know. But
I know Star Wars writing has never been great,
but it was. See, and that was the thing is with the Mandalorian season 1, we were like, oh my gosh, finally.
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, we enjoyed it and it
There's
was
some
fun.
lazy writing. you know,
Yeah, there
it's,
is. There's, to be fair,
like the weird things he has to ride.
we like.
I have spoken. Why do I have to ride this? I have a spaceship. I have spoken. Okay. The droid didn't have to ride one. I have spoken.
There were lots of times where DE and I were like, why is this? It's because it has to be for showing off something, right?
For reasons.
Or for reasons.
It
Yeah.
was for raisins.
Lots of different things where that happened. But at least it was good in most of the ways. It was, so let's just say that when we started season 2, he and I were watching the first episode going, I did not get any pleasure out of watching this.
I
and
mean,
then
the first episode wasn't.
it wasn't as bad.
that was
We
not
watched the
worst one.
second episode.
The second one was really bad.
Yeah, we watched the second episode and went, oh, no, it's definitely gotten worse.
Aside from the writing.
Aside from the writing.
Okay, so this is why. Okay, so let me just explain to you guys why it bothers me so much. So to me, television, and the reason I stopped moving is I'm now gesticulating wildly with my hands. So here, I'll do this so I can.
I do have to insert Space Pirate Captain Rush says season 2 is just pilots for other shows. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. And that's why the story is awful.
They keep on doing all these things that could be a great arc by themselves in a pilot. Like that Imperial. I can't. You know what? Never mind. I don't know how many people see it, so I don't want to spoil stuff. But
What do you mean, Bill Burr?
no. So anyway, what I was about to say is, like, to me, movies and television are vehicles to tell a story. If you do not tell a good story with a movie or TV show, you have wasted my time, you have wasted your money,
And
you
other
have
people's
made me
money.
angry. You spent hundreds of millions of dollars to tell a bad story when I could have gone across the street and listened to a neighbor tell a good story over a campfire. Do not waste my time.
In other news, Deadly Salvage is coming out tomorrow.
With much better writing than The Mandalorian Season 2. Fight me.
And you have, like, if you're a fan of Deadly Salvage, you can't argue that you're a fan for anything other than the story.
Yeah, production value pretty low.
Yeah.
Pretty low. The lowest. So low.
I don't know. That CGI and graphics looks pretty dope, though.
To be fair, I mean, like, we have to...
Consistent.
Right, we have to give Chipsticks his due, right? He made some things look incredible, but only if you know space engineers.
Shadow
You
Mage,
know?
I know George Lucas didn't create The Mandalorian. I know that. I was making fun of George Lucas, and I was making fun of The Mandalorian by because the bad dialogue is right out of the prequels. Like, at least in that sense, the horribly written dialogue is consistent with Star Wars. I hate sand.
You guys know that Star Wars was originally everywhere.
What was that, Clock?
You guys know that Star Wars was originally entirely different, like Episode 4, and then his wife like recut the entire movie.
Because it was
so
terrible. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, George Lucas and Gene Roddenberry share something very, very special. They're both really bad at telling stories, but they're both really good at creating universes.
Coming up with ideas. Not so
I'm
good.
more of an idea guy. I let my chin do all of the directing.
To be fair, writing compelling dialogue is extremely difficult. It is difficult. You have to have either a talent for it or work very hard. Or both.
By what percentage do ion thrusters work less effective in atmosphere?
Don't try to land your ship. Don't do it.
It's like 40%.
No, it's 20. Like 20
Well,
or
no,
25.
That's on Earth.
Yeah, it goes down to like 20 or 30% at ground level on Earth.
Alien. I'm a fan of Deadly Salvage for the romance. Who will win Verdict's love?
Alien, you're on my list.
Clearly, Verdict and William will end up together.
Clearly.
It's the obvious choice.
I will not say the trope that popped into me. Not say that. I will tell you later.
We'll just leave that in the bed where it belongs. Okay, so the thing is mostly thinged, Charlotte, so I guess now we need to kill a ship, don't we?
It's
Hey,
almost done. There's a couple of cargo containers that aren't done yet. Hold on.
Blanc, do you have a ship that can kill stuff yet?
I have the front of a ship that can kill stuff. If you bring me some ammo and 2 components
And the back of a ship.
There should be some ammo in the cargo container.
Here, I'm working on it.
Here's the thing, I'm bringing my ship like closer to you in orbit. Basically, it needs all of its armor done. Like half of the armor is not relevant or more.
Okay, so you
And
need
then
steel plates and
right.
ammunition.
I need
Yes.
steel plates, metal grid, and ammunition.
What kind of ammunition are you using? Regular Gatling gun ammo? Or...
42 millimeter.
Okay.
I'm collecting cobalt right now.
Okay. If you can queue up, 1 sec. Let me just.
Oh, I know why. Okay, so you know how we were talking about anime and fan service, right?
Yeah.
One of the reasons I think season 2 suffered so badly was because it was fan service.
Yeah, but not, just not the boob kind.
Yeah, it was, but it
was the same
felt
mindless-
very
yeah.
similar in the sense that it was all just to be there for fans that like the series and would get hyped over nods or characters that are beloved and haven't really been able to show up in mainstream things, right? Like, I don't know.
Okay, so bring me just as rough estimates. 7,500 metal grids and
Bring me cake.
and 20,000 steel plates.
Okay, well, Scarlet, your lifter's getting a workout.
Yeah, be careful.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, everyone wants to watch me crash anyway, so... There's at 7,000 steel grids, metal grids.
7,500 metal grids and 20,000 steel plates. Actually, technically, the math I came up with said 22,500, but I can always make 2,500 steel plates.
I realized why the tug wasn't filling with oxygen or hydrogen. This connector that I started with, that was already here, isn't connected to anything.
That would explain a lot. That would explain
That was
a lot.
probably the one I didn't quite destroy all the way when I started taking down my conveyors, because these, like, they're just gonna get exploded. So I took it all down, except for that one, apparently. Sorry. No.
For scaring you all the time, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. Payback sucks. Okay, Rolf,
I'm
it got
never
me
going
good.
anywhere near Zori then.
You know what, Dre? I still love you. Don't know why. Make me sing stupid Diggy songs all the freaking time.
I haven't yet to make you sing that.
Yet. You just tease me going, I've got 70,000 channel points, just saying.
I'm not at 70,000 yet. I'm at like 69,000.
But okay, I rounded up. I think last time I saw you tell me it was 67,000, which is a lot. That's a lot.
Shadow Mage, I agree. Like if they bring back like the writing team for season 1 and set them down and be like, hey guys, so we want to tell a story, one story, only one, and you can put smaller chapters in that story and you're good. Or you can decide to be a serial and not have the overarching plot and just do serials and do little stories that you can just bow up like Star Trek used to. Doing both generally doesn't work out that well.
Oh, I also need another 1,000 thrusting bonus. I forgot I missed a thruster.
Well, we don't have any of
Sorry,
those.
You're so needy.
Yeah, you took. I brought you every single one we had.
Really?
Yeah, should have done a hydrogen ship, I think.
Bumbling house human would also like 3,000 liters of milk and 4 metric tons of bread.
Who said that?
I'm just
Final.
West from WoW.
Ah, that's why it's not building anything. It is full of other things. There we go. Oh, no, not the... Down there.
Oh, can you pick up 400 crates of eggs?
Look, it's heavy armor. It should take a huge beating, but you know it does. It's an investment.
I love how we have this big old beautiful grind platform and no ships to grind.
I'm working on it.
Now, what is this massive hydrogen thruster that we all welded up supposed to do? What is it?
This is what we're going to use to bring the shipwrecks down to.
Oh, it's the tug.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We need magnesium.
We need
Actually,
magnesium.
if you bring, do you think the tug could bring this ship back into orbit with a little help from its thrusters? Because if so, it might be easier to weld it up on the planet. If you have a welder pit.
I don't know. We don't. We have a grinder pit.
I can grind your ship down. I can't build it back up again.
You build me up.
Oh, Buttercup, baby.
So we're staying here, right? We're
That's
not
kind of the
leaving.
idea, yeah.
Okay, so if I built Run It Over Rover Part 2, and I
Be
put a
aware
whole
you'll
bunch of guns on it.
you'll want down thrust. You want something constantly thrusting down on the rover, because we have it's 0.25 gravity. So you just go off a jump, you might end up in orbit.
Yeah, it's the Space Engineers will go into a spoiler.
I'm also
Okay.
not certain where you would rove to.
That base. That's
The beacon.
SPRT beacon.
B no. It may have been a first world conversation, but what other kind of conversation do you expect to hear on a live stream on YouTube of people playing a video game that requires fairly expensive computers to run? Like, probably not going to get people talking about like third world country problems here, because it's kind of outside of our experience.
And that's fine. And we can recognize the privilege, and that's fine.
Well, I don't think that. I think he was just joking around. But build it. Why aren't you building? It keeps on. Why are you not building the thing? What the heck? Is another assembler trying to... Ah! Aha!
Oh.
I like how I can glide gracefully down to Earth without my check.
And military stuff.
Is this actually grinding anything? This big rotating grinder?
You probably have to.
I have to lower it
twist
more. You have to lower it very slowly.
Gently.
Would that be maximum distance?
Yes, so there should be a third piston that can go down 10 more meters, and I usually put it down in 1 meter increments.
Okay, so I've basically run out of iron up here, so unfortunately I will need the shipment to continue work.
I'm trying to figure out where all the magnesium is going.
I don't need ammo yet, I just need iron.
Well, DE is making ammo.
I'm trying to make ammo. I keep on disassembling ammo, and then the magnesium vanishes. There's 2.
I could probably just steal some parcels.
Tell it to reverse. No.
Oh.
Because of my experience last night with a mine,
And they call it a
I'm not gonna touch this
mine.
one. Even though I know what I'm doing, I'm just not going to touch it just because of last night.
Okay.
But if you make sure it's very, very slow.
It is slow. It's just not getting. It's not going down to where it needs to go.
Okay. Bonk, you're not getting a full shipment. I've got 40,000 steel plates, 3,200 grids, and 30 ammo.
I think I only needed 22,000 steel
What
plates.
the heck is
I
all
feel
over
like
this?
I'm.
What are all these
7,500
calculators? What is this? Scarlet, what is on your
Don't
toolbar?
worry, just go to the second. Go to the second bar.
I feel like I'm using the wrong slider. It's not to lower it.
Max distance. Increase the max distance.
I have been. I feel like it's not moving though.
It moves very slowly because the outside. You got to give the outside drills time to get all the way around. You should be using ice drill number 3 piston.
One that's down here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been increasing it.
Off I go into the wild black yonder.
Because it started
It's
at
actually
2.
multicolored because it's a custom.
And now we're all the way up to
box.
5, and I still feel like it hasn't actually been drilling anything.
Well, that's because it hasn't actually extended anywhere.
Okay. Why?
Oh, that reverse. Going now.
Okay.
Okay, Clonk, I am on my way up.
I'm not sure why.
There's some stuff for you.
I didn't realize I had to push reverse. That's how it extends, is pushing reverse.
Well, it'll when you hit reverse, like if it was extended and you hit reverse, it would
By
go
the way,
in.
stream. Sorry if I
Or if
seem
it wasn't extended all the way, it would
short
reverse
today,
whatever the
but
velocity is.
I had a rough evening and I'm a little bit on the grumpy side, so don't take it personally if I say grumpy things. I don't see a Clonk.
I don't see a U.
Oh, it's 'cause I'm 3
where are you?
kilometers off. Never mind, I'm still 3 kilometers off from the come to us Clonk GPS.
Alien, that wouldn't be that scary.
I think I see you. No, wait, that's probably Jure.
Nope, not me. I'm 17 kilometers away.
It's probably
So
me.
what was that little thing I saw floating about?
Probably me.
Oh, it was a formic.
No, I think there's a piece of scrap that floated away, and that's probably what that is.
Looked like a ship in the distance. It was gray.
Rush, if you need a new purse, clearly the solution is to make one out of the skin of your enemies.
Clearly. go back on the battlefield with all of those knitting soldiers.
Yeah, I see Clonk slowly rotisserie.
Gotta
Doing
make
the
sure
barbecue.
he's even like.
Doing the barbecue roll.
Thanks, T16.
Thanks, T16, yeah. And thanks, Beto. Final event says he's definitely not planning a mod that has more scary audio.
We have been trying to contact you about your insurance for your spaceship.
Scarlet,
No, I get.
I have some
this-
notes on your cargo ship.
What notes? What do you like?
I mean, I really like the forward thrust, and that's my note.
Okay. Thank you for your notes.
The clock, do you want me to connect to the station or to your barbecue roll?
To the station. Actually, we could do either. Whatever works better for you.
I don't know what works better for me. I don't know anything.
Probably my ship. That way you don't have to worry about solar panels.
Okay, where is your... I see.
Should be
okay.
on the.
I see it. All right. Oh, there, and now it's running away from me. All right. Maneuvering to dock. Or are you maneuvering to me, or am I maneuvering to you?
I was just sort of roughly lining it up and you do the
Okay.
final bit.
Okay. There's a Jure flying about. There you go. Take it all. Like two June bugs on a summer night. Rush says, I have no enemies. I mean, none who are at the bottom of a gravity well. A very deep well.
Wow.
Well. Oh boy.
All items transferred.
Alright, I am undocking now.
Alright, just dropped off about 10k of cobalt. Going back for more.
Okay.
Do you have additional notes?
Well, it's doing the thing where it's not moving now, and I'm the host, so I have concerns.
Oh, joy. On my screen, that looked like a collision. It looked like
Yeah,
you
we
just
had
rolled right into my
files.
side.
It doesn't help that this thing looks like a giant missile.
You're keen. Please fix the bug where ships stop working.
Oh hell, the pixie sneeze!
Okay. Bravely ran Sir D.E. Sir D.E. plummeted from the sky.
Aileen, I was thinking the same thing, but it was different.
Look on YouTube.
So the parachute does not auto deploy anymore, D.
I don't need a parachute. I have a thruster.
I know. And once you actually do stop, the single small is enough that you can fly horizontally.
Okay. I'm pretty good at tail sitter landings. I think people forget that I flew Crew's weird little tail like, what was it? What do you call it? The sunfish? A giant ship that only had enough thrust to stay up, pointing nose up. I flew that all the way down to the ice planet in Warmic Wars and landed it and flew back up.
ADE.
Mm-hmm.
We can add Nightbot to.
What?
Just whenever people were trying to do the hail, I was like, actually, can I do this? And I just logged on, and yes, I can.
All hail the pixie sneeze. Speaking of Twitch, you should check us out on the Twitches. There. And come on, do the thing. There. There we go. Okay, there it is. This thing stops instantly when it's empty.
I think I have a name for this, but it's really stupid.
Is it equally as whimsical as Dawn Panic?
Actually, it's nowhere near as whimsical. It's the opposite of whimsical.
It's unwhimsical.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe this the claymore because you want to point the front at your enemy.
Ah, I like it.
Oh, no. Yeah.
What's not working?
I just checked to see if it working yet.
What is it?
Nightbot.
In his desperation to grind something, D landed the lifter onto the grind pit.
I briefly considered it. I decided the ship was entirely too useful.
I mean, we do have a bigger lifter.
Yeah, but it's nice to have two.
If you take the little one and you bump out all the lateral and up and down thrusters, put an extra conveyor on, that's 16 43 millimeter guns you could put on it.
Little gunboat. We'd have to sheath it completely in armor, though.
Oh no armor, no armor allowed.
Wow, Bacon, that's tough. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Okay. I do like the paint scheme on the super lifter here.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's what I do best. You know, Greeble.
Greeble and paint. Okay, gonna work on production of more metal grids here. Production. Metal grids. Metal grids. Grids.
I don't know if you noticed, D, but I built it with more than one cockpit.
I did see that. You can recover your friends and allies.
I was honestly thinking once you grabbed onto some giant thing, it might be easier just to move to a different cockpit as opposed to trying to turn.
Fair enough.
Oh, crap.
What happened?
My Twitch channel started playing because I was grabbing a link.
Ah.
Link.
I like how I can just casually go to space on my jetpack.
I just want to say, I was trying to make a cool looking ship, and it's now just looking like a frog. So this is now going to be dubbed the frog.
Rip it.
Like, take a look
Scarlet?
at the frame base.
Yes, sir.
Do you see the VC processing station?
Not yet, but I'm sure if I looked, I would.
It is.
Is it-
It's neutral. It's been shot up. It has, let's see, one functional gun.
I just now saw
Is
that.
it a ship or a station?
It's a station, but it's got thrusters and stuff. And now has no functional guns. No, one more. Hang on.
The one that's 12 kilometers away?
Yeah.
The one that you flew to on your jetpack?
Yes, that exactly that one. You're good at this. I'm
Oh
thinking.
my gosh. 400 meters a second.
You on the way, I guess.
Why do we even have ships?
Why do we even have that lever?
But I think if you bring the lifter up here, you can take it home.
Ooh, that's a pretty, it's a very interesting asteroid that it's beside.
Yes.
Where did that even come from?
An asteroid? I don't know. It's got some ice on it though.
There's also a reaver behind it.
Close.
Like 200 meters away.
What?
Like literally right beside the. Where are you?
There's a little ship
the,
here.
V- the VC processing station?
Yeah, VC processing station. I'm floating right by. Is there another one?
And a giant crazy asteroid?
Yeah, it's like a ring with a sphere.
Yeah. Where are you? Oh, I see you. Okay, you're going around it.
I didn't even look at the asteroid. This must be a custom
And
rock.
This giant
Gold,
reaver behind
platinum.
it.
Holy crap! GPS
I'm
this.
pretty sure this asteroid has every ore.
Oh man, and this river's been toasted.
Still not working. It should be working, but I think because I enabled Nightbot during a live stream, that it probably has to wait until the next live stream.
Yeah,
So should we come get this reaver?
I think so. Looks like it's pretty well dead. Oh, there's a gun here. I don't know what's going on with that. It wasn't shooting us. Maybe it was out of bullets.
Must be out of ammo.
No, it's recognizing the command on the dashboard.
Your inventory is full.
I'm disabling all the reactors.
Okay, I'll go get
No
the
more space in suit
who's it?
inventory.
Okay. Sounds good. Put that on? No, it's not. It's probably got a ton
No,
of
there's still
battery.
one over here. I got one more of them.
Yeah, it's probably got... Whoa!
Your inventory is full.
Hear your turret. Again, not shooting at me, so I'm confused. I don't know if the AI is broken on this one or what. Lucas
Careful,
is-
there's warheads in there too, though.
Oh, so there are.
Inventory is at
Disabling those?
capacity. Your inventory is full.
If Nightbot were working, there could
Your
be
inventory
there's a
is
command that I
full.
added that is !Zori, which would pull up her stream there with a little message that says Xorina's channel is here, and she's probably streaming her perspective right now, which she is. So,
Is.
Scarlet,
I'll
are
make
you
it a vlog.
streaming?
I am not currently streaming.
Okay. Well, I will add one for you anyway.
So there is a working turret inside the ship.
Why did you go inside the ship?
I was looking for things to turn off and disable so we could drag it back home more easily.
But we were outside the ship, and nothing was shooting at us.
Oh, I may
Yes,
die.
I understand. Did we GPS this mother load? You did, right?
I did. I called it the mother load
Just like that.
in all caps.
Woo! Master Scarlet is currently hosting Xorina on his channel.
Oh, I have a bunch of you guys set up to like automatically host if I'm not doing anything.
Thanks, Scarlet.
What? All right. Oh, I should fill up these hydrogen tanks first. Stockpile.
Turret down. All right. We got my corpse.
All right. I am disconnecting the orbital tug from the station.
Excellent. I look forward to your arrival, sir.
It is. I can't tell if it's glitched or if it's not unlocking. Hold on.
You have magic powers if you need it.
Yeah, I might have the wrong connector.
Oh, I did something. Okay, you know what I'm going to do for sure? I'm going to make a command to link the binge list.
Ooh, yes, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Oh, there's a whole mess of magnesium here.
Copy the binge list.
Oh my goodness, this is a good rock to find. This is clearly a custom rock.
All right. This one we make. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it's still set as a station. Nope, it's not. Oh, there we go.
Hmm? Oh, you're scooter-doodling?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, chat, I have a question. Should I make the command to bring the deadly salvage binge list up simply DS or the word binge? You tell me.
PD.
Hmm?
I went to 250 meters per second in like a second and a half.
I believe it.
Oh, Keen is here and happy to trade. Everyone run.
Binge DS.
Open fire!
DS is deadly salvage. Just binge, okay.
Nabarine, would you kindly open the door or the window,
Window.
so that I stop sweating to death?
Alright. That has been submitted, so that will be binge. I should probably also add that to my Twitch.
Little
Because
twitchy.
it gets linked so often, I might as well.
Oh, by the way, I'm ready for the next shipment.
Okay, well, we're working on getting more resources. If you guys still have a miner come out to Motherlode, there are lots of resources here. Jure knows where it is.
Yeah, we can probably reconvert the grinder ship to a miner.
You mean the welder ship?
Sure.
There are enough resources here for you guys to actually just, like, build anything you want. But it is more fun to bring them up from the surface. I don't know. We could mine and take it down to the surface, and we could refine it and send it back up if we want to add more complexity for story reasons.
We have a refinery up here.
Yeah, but I don't think you understand. Oh, I mean, Dre does, but how much ore there is here.
Beep beep. Someone call for a tow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is you? Massive thing.
Look behind you.
Okay, Dre, if
There he
you want
is.
to actually do something with this, it's all yours.
You know, it kind of looks like a Star Fury from the right angle. Like a really big, obnoxious Star Fury. Okay, snuggle up to this thing and let's haul it back down to the surface.
The Reaver or the station?
The Reaver, I think.
Start with one, finish with the other.
I already have one note for this, which is I need a secondary cockpit for maneuvering.
Do you mean a quintenary cockpit? Because you have 4 already.
Well, no, they're all in the wrong card. Like
I
right
know,
now,
but-
I'm thrusting. But yeah, okay, yeah.
B, no, I actually don't know. I think it's probably whatever mod puts the V-core in. But it's really cool. Grab a piece of it somewhere.
I'm trying to get a good lock.
Hey, Clonk, how about this for an idea?
All right, we're green.
It looks like it's
drill.
spinning you pretty good.
It's fighting. Do you think you can find the gyros?
Looking.
Down
Got
here.
one.
No more space in suit inventory. Your inventory is full. No
Do you
more
need me to say
space
that another
in suit
1,000 times,
inventory.
or are you going to do something about it?
That, I think that did it. I think I got the one that was on override. Okay. Feel okay?
98%.
No, I mean feel okay like gyro-wise. Like, give it a shake. Oh yeah, it's fine. Thrusters are gonna fight you. There's not much I can do about that. I'll
No
get rid of
more
the thrusters that are
space
pointing at
in
your
suit
thrusters.
Inventory. Your
Oh
inventory
yeah,
is
oh yeah,
full.
this thing's really fighting.
Inventory
Say that
is at
1,000
capacity.
times,
you
or are
wanna
you
say
going
about
to
Dre?
Do you want me to
do
look for some more
something about it?
gyros?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I'm thinking about putting the drills underneath so that way on top it's got the welders,
Your
in front it's got the
inventory
grinders,
is
and underneath
full.
it'll have the drills.
Truly a multi-purpose vehicle.
Okay, so Zora, you're saying that this is
Your
looking like a
inventory
frog.
is
I see a
full.
sea turtle.
You know, I got told it looked like a turtle too.
Your
Because as soon as I
inventory
started
is full.
putting sides on it, it definitely looks
Your
more like a turtle.
inventory is
Actually,
full.
It's probably gonna
Do you
be.
need me to say that
I don't know.
another 1,000
We'll see how
times, or are
it
you
ends
going
up.
to do
It's either gonna be a
something
turtle
about
or a frog.
Okay.
It's got a
Yeah,
tongue
I'm gonna,
right
I'm
now.
gonna pipe it.
I'm not seeing many more.
Inventory is at capacity. Your
They call
inventory is full.
gyros.
All right, let me
Do you need me to
try
say
to.
that another 1,000
It
times, or
may
are
have
you
been
going
my
to
camera
do
angle
something
might have
about
just been
it?
really wonky. So when I
It looks
moved
like
it,
you're rotating it okay.
yeah.
I'm hopping in the cockpit. Let me know if you need to need me to cut bits off of it. Now let's head back down to the planet.
No, I think honestly what it was is my camera angle was goofy, and because there's no clear, this is the front of the ship. My camera didn't. It just did what I did not expect it to do, which is why I was like, "Whoa, it's going crazy."
No more space in suit inventory. Your inventory is full.
Do you need me to say that another 1,000 times, or are you going
Inventory
to do something?
is at
We're gonna burn a hole
capacity.
right through it.
Your inventory
That's fine.
is full.
I don't even know where you
Do
guys
need me
went.
to say
Where
that
is
another
this
1,000
magical
times,
place?
or are you going to
Capacity.
do something?
We're up in
Hey.
space.
Hey,
Your
Minnie.
inventory is full.
Mother load.
Do you need me to say that another 1,000 times, or are you going
Your
to
Station in
inventory
orbit
is
is where Clonk is.
VC processing station.
As we get closer to the
No
planet,
more
I'm disabling
space in
thrusters.
suit inventory. No more space
Input.
in suit inventory. Inventory
I'll just
is
coast
at
until we
capacity.
get a little closer.
Inventory is at capacity.
There's some goodies in this thing, that's for sure. I think I got all the thrusters? Question mark? Oh no, here's a bunch on the side.
Your inventory is full. Your inventory is full.
Alright, I'm gonna begin
No
slowing
more
down.
space in suit inventory. Your inventory is full. Inventory is at
I
capacity.
got
Your inventory is full.
I got most of them. Fine enough. Let me know if you need me to get out and take care of some more.
Did you
This
see
is
the
awesome.
warning message?
No,
you
I
see
didn't.
the warning message outside the cockpit?
No, I didn't. In case of emergency, jump for it. The other thing I would suggest is putting a few small cargo containers on this thing, just to be able to dump.
There should be 3 small cargo containers.
Okay, sweet.
So technically, the connector is forward.
Someone back at the base. Thank you,
Yes?
Final, for reminding me that. Please turn off all turrets at the base.
Oh. That's a thing I can do. Do I have to go to the control seat?
Just access any control panel, search for turrets, and turn all of them off.
Okay.
So just land it, just set it gently down on the welder pad, Scarlet, and then the welder pad should do the rest. I'm watching pieces of this thing fall off as you're burning a hole through it.
Gatling turrets defense platform. Off.
Look
Missile
at all.
turrets.
Yeah.
Defense platform. Off. It's
If
a
you
missile
just
group.
search the word turret,
Yeah, turret.
you can just.
That's not true, because the 20 millimeter and the 43s don't say turret in their name.
Okay.
Okay. So
Gatling, I think.
I see 20 millimeter point defense guns and the flags. Okay, yeah. Wow.
them
Okay.
all off.
No.
Are these
Okay.
missiles? Do we have missiles?
Off.
Missile turret.
There are so many things. Give me a second. Gatling.
I feel like we should probably group all these at some point.
Probably.
There are groups. They're just not everything is there. I think we should be good now.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we sure will. Fortunately, if one of them is going, I won't know which one it is.
Oh, he doesn't want to go.
Hang
He's
on,
fighting
hang on.
me.
I got him.
It's fine. It's fine.
You like it when
It's
they
actually-
fight?
Well, no, it's good because it means I can have my dampeners off, but we aren't just straight up plummeting down.
I'm going to still disable him a little
Your
bit here.
inventory is full.
Alright.
Inventory.
But I think that's. I don't want it to burn
No space in suit inventory.
to burn the platform.
Yes. Yep.
Going on there, but I asked.
There's a couple
Disabled.
laterals.
Yeah, those.
So much fuel.
So anyone care a jump drive?
There's one down here. Do you want us to cut it off and bring it up to you?
No, I'm Reaver and Pale are coming for us. It seems we had to run on track. But never mind. Maybe it's headed off.
I'm trying to see what it's going for, but
I'm just trying. I'm being overly cautious
Okay.
since I'm coming in directly over top of the base.
So
nope, it's coming for me or for us. Yeah.
in chat, they're talking about how they're talking Marvel versus DC and how Marvel is better at making movies. And somebody mentioned that DC has a new Batman actor like every year, sometimes even less, not quite a year, and they've got a new one.
But they don't talk
Yeah.
like this thanks to Christian
Right.
Bale.
Well, so and that like what went through my head, right, is I'm Batman. Yeah. Well, who isn't?
Come on, kid.
We are Legion. We are Batman.
So the Claymore has had its first blooding.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually intact. I don't think we lost any blocks on it.
Now, is it?
From
Wait,
above. Sorry.
is it the Claymore or is it the Clonkmore?
Whatever you want to call it. Clockmore works just as fine.
Okay. I think I'm gonna call it that. Look at you coming in with this They're screaming just before you take it apart.
Lift up a little bit. Oh, that's awesome. I'm just getting fun footage. Hang on, I gotta get out of the cockpit now.
And Zori, coming in from above, that thing is definitely a turtle.
It's a turtle? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna release it.
It's gonna get an awesome paint.
Release away.
Other fun fact, I basically ran out of ammo in that engagement, so I don't know how much ammo you brought me, but I'm gonna need a lot more than that.
Look at it. Look at it. Take it apart.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, this is also about the biggest chunk we can take at any given point. Looks like.
You take those steel plates. You take them.
Do you remember how much ammo you brought me?
A significant amount?
Well, I basically have one box of ammo in each gun, in most of my guns, and some are empty.
It was like only like 40, I think.
You need to build a catch on the edge.
Yeah,
Like
I also.
coming up.
This was working to where it was
No
actually
more
grinding.
space in suit inventory.
Oh, that's why. It's because it's fighting.
No more space.
It's
in
fighting.
suit
Gravity.
inventory.
Yeah, there we go.
Very cool.
There you go, Meridius.
Your
Time to make it more
inventory
deadly.
is full. Do you need me to say that another
Whoa.
thousand
This one
times,
down
or are you going to
alive.
do so?
There's, oh no, flying debris.
You know, I kind of like the fact that there's debris flying, and I think we should just leave the debris down unless it gets to be a performance issue. And it was just like all this debris floating and laying on the ground around the base.
I feel like the control panel is not in an OSHA approved location.
What are you talking about? It's fine.
Safety third. Safety third.
Well,
I'm watching stuff fly everywhere. Whoa! Look out!
that's kind of gross.
I like the screaming.
Yeah, the screams are kind of gross at this point. Not that they weren't gross before, but they have a new meaning now.
I love it.
Are they screaming because you guys are grinding them down, or?
Yes.
Holy crap, Drago! Here's some more money and $100 again. Drago!
At what point is this unacceptable? Like,
Never. I'm assuming that's what he's thinking.
my goodness.
You can just do light armor for any catches.
That's what I'm doing.
No, that's heavy.
What?
That's heavy.
I switched it to.
100% that's heavy armor.
I switched it.
Stuck on something. Oh, it's you. Oh no! No! I'm trapped. Oh gosh, no! Oh.
I told you it's not OSHA approved, DE.
Light armor. I dragged you down here. Why did you turn heavy? You.
That's a pretty personal question.
They just made the same noise I was feeling. That was the other thing. Okay, so watching Raven Shield play, he made that noise while looking through a menu, and I was like, wow, quite the Reaver impression.
I'm so happy it works.
It works like really well.
I'm watching the pieces fly off. Oh, it's gonna be great.
What a fantastic way to end the stream.
Oh yeah.
Are we doing Saturday Anno tomorrow, DE?
I think so. It'll be after Deadly Salvage.
I was gonna say before or after.
It's gonna be after for sure, because it's 9:30 in the morning for us. And knowing me, I'll be up too late tonight.
Here's your movie trivia. Which 1960 Hitchcock thriller was the first ever film to show a flushing toilet? Was it A, Vertigo, B, The Birds, C, Marnie, or D, Psycho?
I'm gonna say The Bird.
Anyone else?
Vertigo.
I don't know.
It was D, Psycho.
That's crazy.
A scandal.
I got a stack. It's 101 movie trivia.
I love it.
I do remember that I Love Lucy was the first show to show a bed, like a married couple's bed.
Like a single bed.
Yeah.
Like gas married couples sleep in the same bed? Why did no one tell me?
Well, for a long time they didn't, to be fair.
Those fools.
There was a reason they called it the marriage bed. It was separate.
Seems inefficient.
Yeah, well.
Everything older than efficient.
I love the scrap on the ground. It's great.
Hey, Dre, you know what I just noticed? I don't think we have enough cryopods, do we?
Enough what?
Cryopods.
I can survive in my little spaceship, so you can take the cryopod,
Okay.
which isn't hooked up to anything. So make sure you have a bottle with you.
Is full. Do you need me to say that another 1,000 times, or are you going to do something about it?
That's a big chunk.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh. Whoa. Ah! Oh. Make it stop. It was flinging me everywhere.
Well, we have consumed our first vessel. There's some scraps on the ground, but what do you think, guys? Leave them there? I think leaving them there is fun.
Leave the carnage.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need a lot of raw materials to finish this thing up.
Well, we
most-
now have
most
an operational
notably-
salvage station, so we'll
That's
be able to
as
get
much
that.
ammo as you can give me,
Uh,
because I'm
we'll have to make a. Wow, that screaming's really bad. We'll have to make a run to the magnesium deposit that's in that one, like the mother load area.
I just go grab it with the tug.
Does Reaver get closer?
Well, you could always put a couple hydrogen engines on and come on down.
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't have
Like we've
tons-
been saying the whole time.
we don't have tons of ammo down here either. We need more
That would
magnesium.
require. But see, if I do that, my armor shell is pointless.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
gonna have a
Z,
good
jump in the
deep
tug and just go straight up for real quick.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa! 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 Gracious.
I told you.
It's like a carnival ride.
I pressed the spacebar for 1 second. I'm 763 meters in the air. I'm pretty sure that carnival ride would kill you.
Yeah, pretty sure. Every time I see like one of those fake things where people are like, "Whoa, look at this crazy carnival ride," right? And I am immediately like, "Well, that's a bunch of dead humans," and I'm like, "Well, this is a hoax."
Okay. We're definitely going to do something about this Reaver problem. I think.
You're gonna need a bigger grinder bit.
We can expand it.
I think we should put 2 more sections on hinges that come up like they close in on whatever we put in there.
We could do that. Or 3 more sections even.
Because I mean, if we're gonna overcomplicate it, let's really overcomplicate it.
Sounds good to me. You know what this ship reminds me of as it's coming for a landing? The ET mothership.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you wonder what kind of operation ET was running out of his mothership.
My brain isn't making it.
Telecommunications.
ET was a stock trader.
No, he was in telecommunications. Why do you think he only wanted to phone home?
Yeah, Dre has a point. Anyway, guys, it's time to get in our cryopods.
Y telefono la casa.
The telefono. Telephone, no.
I like how we have a working door even though the station is still open to vacuum.
It's okay. Go back into your rusty cryopod and go to bed.
Alright, I'm in the bed. You can turn off the napcam.
Turn off the napcam.
Oh, I'm coming to bed. I'm sorry. I was busy making a turret.
Well, everybody. There's our base. I think we can get away with calling ourselves the best salvage team in the verse now. Also, here's your cinematic shot, guys. You're welcome. Anyway, thanks for watching.